and let's get this bad boy going. So, afternoon everyone. Nice to meet you all again on another Sunday afternoon. So, I guess first of all, I will greet people as I regularly do before we get things going. So, welcome Shay, if I said that wrong, Core Emoji, John Murray, Pet Squad Fan, Rob Chuckle, Spongy Collector, and Super Roblox. Right, so first of all, if you guys did not follow what Core Emoji just said in chat a minute ago, about Pet Squad and my beatbox battle, it's finally coming out tomorrow, and I've been legit so hyped to see what we have against each other, and who is gonna battle to their death. Yeah, seriously. But yeah, he took it out of the Best Day Ever song that I did from my SpongeBob's 25th anniversary, and one of Pet Squad's songs he did. I'm not 100% sure what it was yet, but yeah, I'm not 100% sure yet, but I'll just have to wait and see what happens with it. Anyways, so yeah, what's with the shocked face? Anyways, welcome one and all to this special live stream. So, in this week's live stream, we are going to be going back in time to where it all begun. Oh, and I know SpongeBob and Patrick Yax is my plushes in the background, just enjoying this, and watching it. So, as I was saying, welcome one and all to this week's live stream. So, yeah, welcome to this week's special live stream, where we're going to be going back in time to where it all begun. So yes, this live stream, we are going to be covering all of my SpongeBob Plush videos from 2021 with my commentary. So basically, I'm going to be reacting to these episodes with you guys and giving out my own commentary with you boys, because it's very rarely I watch these videos myself, because it's rarely like, weird for me to like watch my own content sometimes, but I'm going to be doing that today and giving my thoughts and comments on everything I put into this series, this Plush series back in 2021, the year it all started, really. Now, I do plan to keep on doing this with all the other years, by the way, boys. This is not the only stream we're going to be covering my Plush series and doing only the 2021 videos. We will be covering, like, the 2022, 2023 ones in another couple streams' time. I'm not sure when exactly yet, but I felt like I should do this just because it felt like being fun. But, yeah. When are you going to make more videos on 6 months? I quit that channel, honestly, Shay. It was just my decision, because I don't know, just working for 2 channels I felt was just not my thing, honestly. I do not know whether or not they're going to do a reaction stream or something at one point, but that's hopefully going to be planned within the next couple months or possibly next year. John Murray, Core Emoji wants me to save up time for it so I can build up as many compilations of body slams as possible for this compilation, you know. I don't want to get it out immediately and just make like a 2-minute video, you know. So yes. But anyways, guys, I'm excited to share out my commentary of this, but also I'm really nervous about listening to my voice from 2021, because if you guys are an OG of my channel and you've been around for my 2021 and early 2022 days, you all know I had the most horrible childish voice back in those days. My 13-year-old, 14-year-old self just was awful back in those days. But I wanted to do this for you guys, so we're doing it anyways. Even though this is going to be the most awful thing in my life. Now, one thing that inspired me to do this stream, guys, and this whole series, was Train Lover did a retrospective commentary stream, if I said that right, a retrospective commentary stream on both Red Cliff Hotel Season 1 and Season 2, back on the first week of 2022 and the first week of 2023. And those streams have inspired me to do this now, so I thought, like, I would do something similar, and that's what we're doing right now. We're covering the SpongeBob Plush series. So, yeah, as I said, guys, we're going to go through this one by one in running order. And, yes, I guess without further ado, boys, we are going to hop into it. So, yeah, guys, without further ado, here goes nothing. man, this is going to be the most bad next 28 videos of my life. So we start off with SpongeBob in the box, where it all began almost 3 years ago. Would you guys believe it? It felt like yesterday I made the reaction for this video, this time last year almost. But anyways, let's get going. God, I'm worried.
Whoa, all right.
Oh my god, here I am already. Horrible.
Mr. George,
horrible 13-year-old, oh no, 14-year-old me back here. Look at this man. Look at this face. Look at this face.
So I'm going to post new SpongeBob
Man, it was awful, but you have to live with it.
Saturday at 4 PM. So make sure you're here for that.
Dude, my birthday was a month ago, so I guess I'll let you go along with it, but it still means that it's not my birthday! Anyways, let's continue on with this already.
And there's not really that much to say.
God, my hair design as well is so awful as well, if you think about it. I did not get a haircut until late summer back then.
SpongeBob and the box.
Oh yeah, and the thing is, by the way, guys, right, this opening scene here where it all began with SpongeBob.
Oh, good morning,
So,
Patrick. Oh.
I'm not sure if I'm familiar with that pet squad.
Oh, he must still.
It's just how you feel, Mr. George. I used to speak a British accent when I was younger. Well, every British person will have anyway. I mean, anyone coming from America and going to British wouldn't obviously be going in a British accent, but you know what I mean. So anyways, starting things off, so, yeah, the main two right here, SpongeBob and Patrick, opened up what was a big 3 long year series, and is still rolling to this day.
What's happening today? Did you get the package yet?
And, with, like, what it is nowadays, guys, all of these weird episodes, I always make up, really. All of the scripts and stuff for these episodes, I just make up, really. And, how the episode is going to pay out, really. And, honestly, it was still, honestly, nice either way. But in these 2021 days, I will be honest, these Plush videos weren't as funny. Oh, and yeah, the doorbell noises I used to make up with my own self. Like, I did not get any sound effects for the doorbell.
Yes, SpongeBob, it is the package. Okay.
Yeah, it was awful. Okay, I'm trying to make sure you guys can hear it.
It's kind of heavy.
Because I want you guys to hear my commentary more than the episode itself.
Package
So yeah, the doorbell sound effects I would always used to do myself instead of using any sound effect, which I feel was kind of bad, honestly, and didn't improve my editing skills, honestly. It's also worth noting, guys, for the first 8 episodes of this series, I did not use any editing software or anything to edit my videos whatsoever. It just used to be this, like absolutely nothing. Just me recording the video, the 6-minute long video. I'm not even from Britain, I still spoke British. What was it like you were born or something in Britain or something and then you just moved to Ireland or something? Makes sense how.
Yeah, Patrick. I'm just still thinking.
But yeah, it's nuts, honestly.
Whoa, it really is special. Here we go. Let me open the box and you'll see. Alright,
Freddy. So yes, this is how it went, guys. No editing software whatsoever, for the first 8 episodes. But I improved my editing skills later on in the series. Now, with this flag or quilt right here, I would not consider this being a quilt, but this used to be, I still have it stored away somewhere, but this is supposed to be an England flag or something, because as you guys know, I still represented them back in the day, and I think I still do nowadays. But yeah, I still used to own this nowadays, and I would always used to use random items and stuff for these videos, and this is the first thing I came across because Patrick ordered it. It was not really that funny, honestly, this first episode. Like, there weren't any funny jokes in it to do with this quilt or something, but I don't know, it's just how I paid it out, and that's just how I made the episode go along with it. Like, that's how I decided to script the episode, you know.
Ages. What is it?
So good. Yeah, we're only 1 episode in. There's 28 episodes we've got to cover in this stream. This might be an extended long live stream.
Special game it is. that I think you
after the stream.
really
Yeah,
like.
most likely I will do
I
Core
remember
Emoji,
it
unless
now.
I skip a few parts of
Yes,
this, because I
it's
don't
so
want you guys
lovely.
seeing it,
Okay, I better go and
which
put it
there
on
will
my
be at
bed
some
quilt.
occasions.
Okay, Patrick.
Oh yeah, and the
Whilst
box,
I
by the way,
just sit here
the box,
and
by the way,
wait.
guys, is actually from a shoe. You guys can obviously see by the tags and stuff on the top, on the bottom right, that it's from Clark's. I got a shoe box. You guys can totally tell. And there was already an imagination reference from day one of this series.
I'm done, SpongeBob.
And also, it's worth noting that this series actually begun in my parents' room. It actually begun in my parents' room rather than my actual room itself until the second episode. I didn't even know what I was thinking back in those days. Why was I not brave enough to do it in my own room? My second yearly appearance. Well, over that now, us man, but welcome either way. We've just got into the first 3 minutes of the first episode, where it all begun in my parents' room, instead of my room. It's nuts, honestly.
SpongeBob.
And yeah, honestly, this is, the last part of this video is just like a hide and seek game, honestly. With Patrick just trying to find out and solve this problem of finding SpongeBob, honestly. So yeah, you think like, you compare this guys to this episode, compare my Plush series from this episode to now, guys. It's absolutely crazy how far it's just come.
No, it just must be my imagination.
It is, Che.
What?
I might only hang around until we reach the 2-hour mark. Alright, Jomo. Well, again, do what you have to do, honestly. That's what I would say to my own words to people.
SpongeBob could be. I know that's him laughing.
You always lived in Ireland, but just spoke British because British shows I've been watching. Oh, so what? You've like learnt it or something?
I wonder where he could be.
Yeah, you're over your second yearly anniversary or appearance, us man now, but
imagination games again.
hopefully Son's gonna make an appearance later. I might actually share this with him.
SpongeBob, I think you are in that box.
Honestly, if I'm gonna be honest, my Patrick impression back then was actually not that bad. I was expecting for it to be way more childish, honestly, than compared to what it is now. I would say my Patrick impression from the very first SpongeBob plush video I did compared to now is 75% the same as it is now, honestly, compared to my voice being a bit more, you know, like regular and more adultish than these days, you know.
SpongeBob?
Oh yeah, and I need to talk about the old phone I used to use in these recording days as well, by the way, until the first few days of 2023. But yeah, we'll cover all of that when we get into the next episode. We'll just finish off this one. The nostalgic days of when I first begun this series.
SpongeBob, what were you doing inside the box?
Oh, that voice crack.
I was using my imagination. Oh, those games again.
Yeah, the Patrick voice honestly was not that bad, honestly, if I'm going to admit. 75% better than 75% the same as what it is now, I would be honest. And then that's going to be it. And then you'll just leave with 15 seconds of silence. Yeah.
Well, everyone, thank you for watching.
Now, my outro here, you guys can hear that the audio of my iPhone broke a little bit and went all a bit cringy or something. And then I'm left with 10 seconds with nothing else. Yeah, it went a bit cringy and, like, not focused very well. And that was how awful my phone used to be back. Oh, God, I didn't mean to go back one episode. That used to be how awful my iPhone 8, which I used to record these episodes back in the day. That's how awful they were, honestly. You guys think about it. It would used to, like, lose audio, proper audio, like, as I have on my regular phone nowadays, like the 12 or something, which I do plan on hopefully getting a new phone for the finale, which will have proper standard, quality and proper, it would have proper, outstanding, video and audio quality, you know, so yeah. It was awful. It would used to, like, fuzz out a bit unless I talk or something, and then it would get connection back up. But yeah. Anyways, now on to episode 2. Patrick buys a PS4. This is another nostalgic one, honestly.
This episode is going to be awesome.
Now, are you sure about that,
Patrick
mate?
buys the PS4.
Are you sure about that, mate?
You know, Patrick.
So yeah, another made-up story here. The first ever Plush video as well, by the way, guys, of mine. That was actually in my room as well. Thinking of it.
Yes, I'm bored too, SpongeBob.
Patrick wearing the hat.
Hey, SpongeBob, do you like my hat?
Which I could probably just get back on him in the next couple of, before the stream ends.
Where's this hat?
Oh, here's what I need to talk about with this part as well.
Is it George Ezra? No, it's Bruno Mars. Oh, that looks
75% no call emoji. So yeah, as Patrick said, Bruno Mars. So Bruno Mars was one of my absolute childhood singers back in the day. And this hat, if I'm 75% correct, is supposed to, like, reference him and that stuff. And so that's what I made Patrick wear, honestly, in this day. Because I still loved his tracks, his tunes, and anything back in those days. And he's still a master even today now that I listen to, honestly. But yeah, there's a hint for you guys.
Oh, I've never heard of him. Well, he's really special.
But not as special as the Rickroller.
Oh, yes.
Like, Son always DMs on me and always Rickrolls me.
Ding dong.
Another ding dong me. Another doorbell, another version of doorbell from me.
Hello. Oh.
Oh my god, that old sound effect there I just did it myself. God, that's awful. I hate listening to my voice back in these days, but I have to live with it. Because, yeah, I do want to cover all the other years as we go along, guys. But we have to start with this one, of course, where it all begun, you know, guys. But, yeah, I would not use a sound effect doorbell until I moved house in mid-2022, guys. Which is good to know, you know.
What is this?
It's worth knowing. regular whispering sounds from me.
Thank you so much. Oh, I wonder.
Oh, that Patrick impression wasn't the best from me, honestly.
I guess I'll see. Bye.
And then there would used to be a 5-second pause for me to get the box and Patrick back into the house. You can see in this video, besides me skipping parts or something, and you know, like, as you guys know nowadays, with me using KineMaster, I would skip it to different cutscenes, you know, not have a 5 or 10-second pause. I did not know anything about editing or stuff back in those first few episodes, so I just went along with this instead. Even in the first few days I did KineMaster, even in the first few times I used KineMaster, from episode 8 to 20 of my Plush series, I still didn't cut any episodes. I still didn't cut scenes or anything, I mean, besides, making an intro and outro for my Plush series, which we'll cover when we get to episode 8.
Well, I guess. Okay. Come and see it, SpongeBob.
Yep, and I own the same PlayStation literally, let's think, 5 or 6 years later, insane, the Slim.
SpongeBob, I brought the PlayStation 4 for only a small amount of money.
Yeah.
Wow, Patrick.
Small amount. I tried to make a joke up for that sentence, but,
And we can play
that reference actually inspired me. A small amount of money. That sentence actually inspired me. Yeah, that sentence inspired me actually to from a different video that I always watch regularly back in those days. I forget the YouTube channel's name. I'm not sure if he still uploads or not, but he used to make that one reference, small amount of money, and I would have took it from his role.
Yes, you're right, SpongeBob. But which button is it?
Wow, only 2 people watching now. Are you stupid guys? Where'd you all go?
Let's see who can find
And only 4 likes.
And whoever can find it first gets £5,000. No!
Oh, and I almost lost my concentration on thinking what I was supposed to say back then. Even nowadays, I sometimes lose my concentration on saying a sentence. £5,000? Yeah, sorry to all my Americans out there who were watching this. Yeah, I used to go with pounds back in the days. I would go with dollars now, though, just going SpongeBob's vibe and, like, where it, like, first begun in America, you know? Yeah, as you guys know, oh yeah, and it's also I'm also doing this stream because of, it being SpongeBob's 25th anniversary a few days ago, and I kind of want to go back in time to this as well, and look at the times I used to rip off, reference, some of these, like, YouTubers and that stuff, you know, or reference some of these, Plush videos or episodes from the SpongeBob series, you know.
Yeah, we'll see, Patrick. Patrick.
Right, I'm going to try and not pause as much because I feel we're just going to be here all
Is
day.
it right here? That's it.
Yeah, there was only 2 buttons, but
SpongeBob.
Patrick got it immediately.
Dear. Okay. I am the champion. Wait.
Oh, that Patrick voice.
SpongeBob.
Oh yeah, guys can also see my new DVD player. If you're a subscriber and watched my first or second video on my channel, you guys will know I owned a really old DVD player for at least 10 years, but replaced it from 2021 because my parents couldn't really handle it and wanted me to replace it.
Here we go, SpongeBob, the PlayStation 4. Wow, Patrick, it's amazing. Is that like the home menu?
That's SpongeBob voice.
Right, I need the controllers.
Oh, that Patrick impression's awful, but yeah, anyways.
Here's the first controller, SpongeBob. Very cool.
The only 2 controllers I even owned. And I just dropped Patrick down to just get the second controller. Man, I couldn't have at least let Patrick hold the controller so it would make sense. He'd just be like fainting down or something. So like I would have to get the controller or something. I couldn't let him.
Let's get started.
Like it would have been, I don't know.
Let's enter this.
When I think of these videos back in the day, it honestly gives me vibes of SpongeBob 2024's videos, honestly.
Yes. Wow.
But what is that? What is that voice crack of Patrick's? Oh my god, that's so awful.
My profile.
Oh my god, that's the worst thing I've heard so far.
Wow! Look at it.
Oh, you can tell this was filmed at 6:30 at night as well. You can tell the top right centre.
It's a big game board full of games. It is.
Games! Oh my god, I hate it.
Cool.
It's not till mid 2022 onwards until my voice starts to change, which I'm like annoyed by. But again, it's just how I was, you know.
There you are.
Because I used to do stuff with my online friends back in these days, guys. I would used to do sessions of live streaming on like Facebook or something in like the beginning of 2021, which made me quit my channel for at least a couple months, but then inspired me to, you know, come back on this.
Look, SpongeBob.
Oh my god, I had Resident Evil games on there just because my dad loved them all. Yeah, don't get me wrong, guys. Like my dad is obsessed with them. Like don't bully me just because I have them on there. My dad always gets them and plays them because he plays on the same console as me.
Thank you for buying this PlayStation 4. This looks like a lot
I have my tablet in the background as well. Did not concentrate and think enough.
Forward to playing on it. Let's see.
Man, I should have had much better. I should have had a much better brain back in those days, and think like I should have had a better. I should have concentrated a bit more better when making these. Oh yeah, I said to you guys, I still own these Nickelodeon kart racers games back in the day.
Here we go, SpongeBob. I'm about to start.
Oh yeah, and then a year later I would get another PlayStation 4. Another PlayStation 4. I would get another PlayStation 4 controller, which is not like anything like these.
I'll be back next Saturday at 4 PM for another SpongeBob YouTube premiere. I'll see you all then. Bye-bye.
Next Saturday? We're going into it right now, mate. Oh, now SpongeBob works at McDonald's. I know I have a good decent amount of fans who are not a big fan of McDonald's, but yeah, this is the third one I did. I made a reaction of this almost a year ago now. I think it's doing well on viewer-wise, and this is the first episode I first introduced Oleg and Sam as well, which I'll go through when we get to them.
This video is going to be so hilarious and really cool as well.
And how will it be hilarious, mate? Yeah, I'm not sure if you guys are also aware. Back in my 2021 Plush videos, I would always used to say these 1 or 2 sentences to you guys before actually getting into the video. Nowadays, I just go along with it, you know. From 2022 onwards, I've just gotten right into the video, you know. I would not hang around.
McDonald's.
Here we go, then.
Patrick, I know what job to get. Wow,
I know what job to get. Man.
Yes, it is, Patrick. And I think this job is going to be so amazing. Very cool, SpongeBob. Can you get it up?
Okay, well, I don't know. What do I have to say with my Patrick impression for that? 60% the best, I guess, but, you know. Oh, yeah, my Gary slippers. Gary don't make an appearance until the next episode, guys. Gary doesn't start making an appearance until the next episode, which is worth noting, boys. Which I didn't think about when coming across this. Like, yeah. Oh, yeah, and this used to be my old secondary school Chromebook, guys, as well. Thinking of it, because, yeah, I own a new Chromebook nowadays.
Right. to type in that.
Camera angle's not the best.
And we can click on here to get the job. Yes! What?
Yes, lowercase.
Yes, I got the job! Oh, amazing!
Awful accent! Oh my god.
SpongeBob, did you get the job?
Such awful accent.
Yes, I did, Patrick. Wow! Well done, SpongeBob. Can you show
I know
me the
train
job
lovers
on
on the
laptop,
run having Church Railway right
SpongeBob?
now.
Okay, Patrick, here it is.
Oh no, I would used to use a random McDonald's ad. The one that was made back in like the 2016
SpongeBob,
days, I think.
You got a job at McDonald's.
2016 was my year, you know.
It's amazing. All right, Patrick, I've got to go to work. Okay, SpongeBob, have fun.
Yeah, my 2016 days were the best, honestly, despite me not doing anything YouTube related. Oh yeah, and the SpongeBob poster. I still own that, but I've not put it up since in my new house.
Hello, welcome to my
And I would use to print out this McDonald's, I printed out this McDonald's poster for this video, by the way, guys, with the help of my parents. We used to own a printer back in those days in the old flat. In my old flat. We sadly got rid of it because it being damaged completely and not being worth it anymore. And I used to use these. I used to still own these SpongeBob drawings as well in my old flat, by the way, my old house, which is good memories, honestly. But now we have Sam's appearance and Oleg's appearance, which Oleg back in the day used to be called Matt, which was nuts of me.
Oh,
and there was another poster I drew back then as well on this side of the computer. This is still SpongeBob's house, but I made it into McDonald's though, guys. God, these days were awful, honestly. I just can't help it.
McDonald's is my favourite restaurant.
I know, John. It just improves at mid-2022 onwards, I think.
Oh, nice to meet you, Sam. And this is Max. Oh.
Even my Sam impression's so stupid back then. He sounds like a child still.
So much.
Exactly like me.
So where am I going to be if I've got...
And like, I didn't have the best baby impression as well for Oleg back then as well. Yeah, I have Star Wars Oleg as well, by the way, guys, which I lost for a couple years, but have now managed to find again, and he will now feature in a couple of decent amount of my videos.
This job is going to be a lot of fun.
Are you sure about that? Yeah, he used to work near my computer, my old computer, thinking of it. Those speakers as well that I had with that computer were awful. They would not speak, they would not connect with the audio of my computer.
Hello, sir.
Sausage for policeman. He retired from policeman's now, guys. He was a policeman, but now isn't.
And I also have some fries as well with that cheeseburger. Oh, really? Yes, please. Okay.
What's the accent, dude?
Thank you.
What's the accent, man?
Oh, here comes another customer. Hello.
Yeah, and I will always showcase stuff that's in my background, which I feel stupid.
Okay.
Stupid for.
Here you are, sir. Oh, you're so kind. Oh, thank you.
You didn't even give him anything. I was too lazy.
How's it going? It's going very
Yeah,
well.
I was about to get into that core emoji. The same exact box as what I used in my SpongeBob and the Box episode.
You're doing an amazing job.
Which I had no idea what else to use.
This is amazing.
And how? You've not given any food to the customers. Yeah.
Oh, I wonder who this is. Hello, SpongeBob.
With all the aliens on it. I own a top still with all the aliens.
Over to see how you're
I still own the Toy Story top at the back on the top of my
Good,
wardrobe.
Patrick. Did you come here to order something? Yes, I did, because I'm very...
Yeah, mainly these this first few of my Plush series, if I will also mention, guys, was all the characters being polite and having good attitude, really, and having the most kindest things. No wonder why I made these made for kids. No wonder why I made these videos made for kids. Like, man.
Oh, okay. Here he is. Yes, I'll get the Happy Meals for you.
Oh, that yes sentence, I guess, is a kind of a baby vibe accent, but not the best.
Max. Okay, Max, go and get the Happy Meals.
Oleg, get it right!
Oh,
There'd be a 10-second pause here as
so
well.
Hungry.
Random
I
table.
wonder when the food is coming.
What kind of table's that, for God's sake? I don't even own it or something. I made Patrick fall. Man, it sucks I didn't know anything about editing stuff.
I got the Happy Meals for
So Patrick used to fall all the time every time I got the Happy Meals up. Oh yeah, and I got a Minion Happy Meal as well for this episode. And the other Happy Meal, which I made a deal with my mum to let me keep the Happy Meals for this video. But yeah, I used to make my Patrick fall so many times when doing this, because I had to get, like, items like these for the videos, like, you know.
Okay, let's see.
Patrick's not even the one opening it, it's me, like, you can tell.
Oh, I got some pasta.
Pasta in a Happy Meal, for God's sake.
Oh
my God.
ball too. Oh,
Yeah, ball, that bouncy ball I used to colour in.
And I got a burger as well, a cheeseburger.
That is nothing like a cheeseburger. That's one of those plastic eggs I own, which I do own somewhere, but it's so hard for me to find now. Knowing when I moved house, everything I wanted to find from previously is now all gone.
To give you this. Oh, thank you, Patrick.
My own hand. Not Patrick's not even giving it.
Yes, it is SpongeBob, because that's the reason why I ordered 2 Happy Meals. Oh,
Why does my Patrick voice break there? Oh my God.
wow! It's all got all my
Doing my
favourite
SpongeBob
stuff inside.
voice.
Pasta, a cheeseburger, and all sorts of stuff. Even a ball as well.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, I'm not actually... No, what he just said about the ball, I am not looking forward to going through the 8th episode.
Go home now. Okay, Patrick, let's go home. I'll come back again tomorrow.
Yeah, and I make him leave. I make him leave just randomly. Imagine that was actually a thing you could do in the day. You could just leave, you could just end up leaving work or school at any time. That's what I did with my Plush characters. It's nuts, honestly. Right, give me a moment, please, guys. But man, yeah, as I was saying, yeah, those first 3 episodes were nuts, honestly. I just did not like them at all.
Please like this video right now, or else you're fired. Just kidding.
Right, so, anyways,
Patrick C. Gary.
Right, anyways, as I was saying, we're moving on to the 4th episode now.
Good,
oh, wait, I have to
Patrick.
check this.
Neither is mine.
Okay, nothing's happened.
Let's just leave the books for now. Let's put on some tea.
Right, and now, let's go into episode 4. SpongeBob and Patrick see Gary. So, the first ever episode, that where SpongeBob and Patrick are watching TV, and the first ever episode that Gary makes his appearance in after leaving SpongeBob and Patrick without notifying them or anything. Like, come on, man. What was Gary thinking in those days, honestly? But anyways, man, everything I used to watch on my TV on the fly, I'm not familiar with it, Pet Squad fan. But you might want to see what I do in this video, by the way, Pet Squad fan, because one of your favourite things is on TV in a minute. So first we have Wimbledon, which was one of my favourite things I would watch every single summer back in the day, and I still would nowadays, because you guys know, like, tennis and a couple other sports like that are, like, decent to me, and I always love watching. And Wimbledon is one of them. I would always have Andy Murray, though, playing on TV. I would always record these when Andy Murray is playing the games. And it would always get Patrick to interact and be like so
it's kind of boring.
Happy in that stuff. And SpongeBob Run is so boring. Oh, and then we just had some cooking old programs on the other channel and that stuff. Like, these were all from the day. I had no idea what to do with these, so I just... For USA people, they would not understand anything that's going on in these days. So I had, like, this Nadia cooking show.
I'm not in the mood for cooking programs.
And then on the other end, on ITV, I would have Coronation Street being played on the other end. So, Pet Squad fan, if you're still watching this, I used to put Coronation Street in my old Plush video, which I know you're a big fan of it. But yeah, it used to be nuts, honestly. But yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. I should have just put random, like, children's shows. I should have just put random kids shows. Actually, it's worth noting that I also did that back in the day, by the way. I also did that, I put on, oh god, what is it? I used to put on, like, CBBC's, like, shows on from, like, god, what is it, 2022 days onwards. besides these random adult channels.
Oh.
I hate seeing the
Are we just
setups of
gonna
my
ignore
backgrounds,
that?
honestly, guys. I'm
Yes,
so glad.
I think we
I'm so
are
glad I don't do this
SpongeBob.
stuff nowadays. Oh, Patrick decides, and I remember back in the day, Patrick
we
decides
are
to ignore the door,
Are we just going to ignore that? Yes, I think
which
we
is
are
another rip-off to another video. God.
Wait.
Oh, I don't know if you guys
Did I
heard
just
that.
open
That's
the
a door opening
Oh,
sound
I hope
effect.
it's not
That's the
someone
first time I
bad.
also use a sound effect in any of my Plush
Who is
videos.
that? Get away.
Get away,
Wait a minute, Patrick. Just let them come in.
man. Another 5-second
Here,
pause.
Oh.
Man, again, I did not know anything about
I wonder who
cutscenes
it
or anything
is.
back in these days.
Meow,
And now
meow.
Gary has first come in.
Gary, is that you? Who are you?
Gary's first
Meow.
Gary's first
It's
appearance
Gary,
ever in the
Patrick.
series.
It's Gary.
4 episodes later.
Who's Gary? My pet snail.
Oh yeah, this is the first episode Patrick started to become so dumb, being like, who's Gary?
You don't remember
Even though SpongeBob
Gary?
and Patrick live in the same house in this series.
I don't, SpongeBob. So how are you, Gary?
I don't know, he said,
Oh, you've
man.
been very good.
So this is
eh?
now mainly a chat, really,
I
with
miss you
Gary,
so
honestly.
much, Gary. Meow.
But, you know,
What's that? Meow, meow, meow.
all you would hear from him is
Oh,
meow,
so
meow,
you've been
meow,
doing a
meow,
lot of
like...
interesting stuff with your friends, eh? What? Well, which friends have you
Oh,
got,
did I mess up my
actually,
sentence there?
Gary?
I must have, for
see
God's
them.
sake. And what friends does Gary even have? What was that one episode?
Oh, you've got Snaily, eh? Oh, she's lovely.
Snaily, yeah, a reference
I've seen
to,
her
I think that's the
before.
great snail race, I
Snaily,
believe.
SpongeBob. Well, I do, Patrick. She's a lovely, lovely snail that Gary always loves. Meow. Oh, you watch TV?
Yeah, Petrical fan, did you hear me a minute ago? I had, in this episode, I had Coronation Street in the background.
Nice to see you again. Wait a minute. I think I remember Gary now, SpongeBob.
No, all of a sudden he remembers him. I did not know how to make it up.
With those green
I did not know how to make up this stuff. I should have cleaned these better as well. They were awful.
I remember him now, SpongeBob. Oh, that's very cool, Patrick.
Oh,
I'm glad
gosh.
you remember him now. It's amazing to see him again. Yes, SpongeBob. I've missed you a lot,
SpongeBob.
Gary. Meow, meow. What's that, Gary? Meow. Oh, you want to watch some TV?
Oh, more
come on
TV.
then.
More
Let's see
TV
what's
scenes
on
coming
then.
now, boys. I guess it's going to start off with Corey again. Man.
Oh, I need the TV remote. Here we are.
Yeah. Oh, this is going to be nuts, honestly.
Oh, so you like some
Right,
tennis,
how long are
Gary?
we into the, Oh, yeah, I
Oh,
made
we've got
Gary
some
be obsessed with tennis as well back in the day.
Here we are.
Almost played Corey again, but just replaced it. Wimbledon coverage was about to come to an end as well when doing this.
Meow, meow, meow. I think Gary loves to be back with you, SpongeBob. Yes.
Well, where did he end up in the first place? Where did he go in the first place then? Like, you never gave any permission to them whatsoever about you leaving.
Andy Murray's doing it. Go on, Andy Murray.
Mate, he's not even winning. He's 2-1 down. Look at this. Look at this thing. Like,
Hey.
oh my god.
Meow,
I always make up all these weird jokes for
I
these
think
because they're
he
just
likes
so
you,
awful in the day.
SpongeBob. Oh, I like you too, Gary. Mwah.
Ew! Made him kiss? I mean, I guess, okay, nothing's happened yet.
Oh, that was a foul there. Meow, meow.
Yeah, and this is when my bed chords started to become regular as well, by the way, despite using that space one I used for the first 3 episodes, which sound a bit childish, honestly.
You must be starving.
Oh, I think I heard my parents in the background. God, I hated those
Okay,
days.
everyone, I hope you enjoyed this video. I will be back next Saturday.
And it's worth noting, from my first episode, I actually forgot to mention this. In the first episode of my Plush series, I only had 7 subscribers. Around this time, I think I reached 10 subscribers, though. So imagine how low of subscribers I was on compared to now. Despite me losing 2 subs again now.
I do.
I mean, who wouldn't, mate?
Gary performs a show.
And this is the first episode I would use my stage background you see in the playroom
Oh, good morning, Gary.
for Gary's show.
Meow, meow, meow. Oh,
God, it's been ages since I've used it. But again, I don't want to go back into childish days.
Oh, cool. So what is that?
Now, I will be honest, guys, with this episode, there is a bit of copyright stuff in it, which I'll have to mute out.
Meow.
You reached only 10 subs, that's
you
sad.
had to perform a
Yeah,
show
press F to
for
pay
us.
respect.
Wow, a show.
I was on you. It was 5
Meow.
months after I started
cool.
YouTube as
That's
well.
amazing, Gary. Meow. But
Show the play, fine.
what do you-
Yeah, I will be honest with you guys, we might have to skip a few of these episodes now just because we're already 41 minutes in, and knowing this, we're only into episode 5, and this might take up a good decent amount of this stream. Now, Gary's show, he performed a song called Bruno Mars Count on Me, but I feel like I have to mute this because it's worth noting and surprising that it didn't actually get copyrighted with me playing the karaoke version. I mean, the karaoke version of The Best Day Ever didn't get copyrighted either, but yeah, that's how I did it. He had 2 practices, got into the show here, guys, and wore the Bruno Mars hat as well, back in those days. Oh god.
Then.
Okay, paused it.
Right. So, am I going to say Gary's name or you are, Patrick?
So yeah, this was almost a month after I started my Plush series, worth noting.
I'm just washing up back here. There we are.
There's no washing up, mate. I made that up so randomly.
Yes, Patrick, I can. I don't mind doing it. Okay.
Please hear,
Ladies
John.
and gentlemen, boys and girls. Well, it's
Boys
only
and
two of us.
girls.
Welcome
Oh
to
my
Gary's
god, my
special
voice.
solo show. Woo! And
What?
here it
Oh
is.
my god, that.
It is Gary the Snail. Woo! Here
Man, it used to
comes
be so
Patrick.
childish, honestly.
Woo!
No wonder why
What
these
do they
videos
have?
didn't get any
Oh.
reviews or positive stuff whatsoever.
Okay,
And no one
Gary.
would just tune into these either. So for the first, year, for the first, 9 months of this series, I would make these videos for nothing. For no fans, nothing whatsoever, despite likes and viewers. Copyright. Copyright. Gary, you stupid thing. Giving us copyright. Fine, I'm only playing 2 or 3 clips. I'm not trying to get copyright. Oh yeah, this would be hard to try and get Gary on the other end. That weird laugh. But yeah, I'm just going to let the tune roll out for it. Oh, for God's sake. For God's sake, I've messed up. Go back to the ending bit. Okay, not the best of Gary Mouse. I mean, it's the same. I would admit it's the same as today, so I don't even know what I'm saying.
Amazing!
That amazing centre. Oh my god, I hate it.
Gary, you are friend. Meow.
I mean, who wouldn't be?
Okay, everyone. Hope you enjoyed.
Right, that's it. Anyways, we're going to continue on now. So, now on to SpongeBob's Big Birthday Bash, which I made a SpongeBob's 22nd anniversary special, as you guys can already see by the title of this, released on the 17th of July 2021, the same day as the first ever SpongeBob episode actually first premiered, and was not sneak peeked or anything, you know, guys. So there's a hint for you guys. And I think possibly the same day as when SpongeBob's Big Birthday Blowout came out 2 years before. Worth noting, so yeah.
Get ready for a big birthday.
Oh yeah, I
bash.
did have my mum in the room for this one though, guys. And here's why. I'll go into it as soon as we get into this episode. I do want to skip parts as well, guys, just to save up time, you know.
Meow. Okay. Let's
So, we did wrap up presents, as I thought we would in these days. And let's get up to the part where SpongeBob comes in,
Okay.
which you're already on
Can
now.
I open them now? Of course you can.
I don't really celebrate it, Sharky, but...
Surprise!
Now, there's my mum in the background. She would have party cannons and party poppers
Happy birthday, SpongeBob!
for this moment. For this moment here. Always go over Gary.
Goodness, guys, you got me presents and even a bag as well.
Well, what would you expect for your birthday? Oh, yeah, look. You can see my teddy plush in the background. That's the teddy plush I've been talking about so many times in the past, guys. The 30th anniversary teddy plush, which I always used to keep on my bed in the day, and never actually got lost and went under my bed. So I was very well. No, I was very I was very well good at keeping that thing safe, I guess. But... Oh yeah, and then wrapping these, unwrapping these presents used to be me and not my SpongeBob plushes or anything.
Let's have a look. Over 700.
Yeah, I got a joke book.
Wow.
And then this drum set as well,
Wow.
which I actually decided to make SpongeBob actually. You can actually tell.
Here, I'm gonna play it.
Here we go. Hold on. Yeah, you can actually tell in the right centre that SpongeBob's actually playing this time instead of just me doing it by myself.
And guess what? I'm going to teach you how to sing Happy Birthday on
Yeah, I know, Sharky. So yeah,
Patrick, I can't wait. Well, thank you so much.
Now let's finally get into the birthday bit. So the birthday cake bit. So this scene required my parents to do because I would have not. Oh, you can see my old Alexa in the background, which I also used to own back in the day.
I'm coming.
Oh, God, my mum's back there. Lucky didn't get a face reveal though.
Close your eyes.
Yep, you guys can see that I had to get my mum to lit up candles for SpongeBob's birthday cake here.
Oh my goodness, it's a birthday cake.
That impression. Oh my God.
Happy birthday to
Yeah, I know.
Meow, 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 meow,
But even for me, it wasn't like a big year for me. I didn't get up to much, you know. And my mum tried to sing along with me as well, but I told her I was not allowed unless you wanted to be on my channel.
Okay, SpongeBob, blow out the candles and make a wish.
I don't like that Patrick impression, to be honest though, guys. That one you just heard.
Yay! I blew them out. Well done, SpongeBob. Now. Come on, guys. Why don't we go and play with my toys now?
Yeah, the days when... Yes, John Murray, the days when, the days before it all changed. Pet Squad gave me all these birthday wishes rather than SpongeBob and that stuff.
Hope you enjoyed this birthday special of SpongeBob. Come back next Saturday at 4 p.m.
Yeah. Oh, look, and my other Gary plush, who I named Larry later on in the series, is on the bottom right there. And you can see my mum's hand as well, controlling my Gary plush. I don't know what she was thinking, honestly. Right, now we're on to the last episode before I actually start getting into editing software, guys. Started using KineMaster for the first time. SpongeBob, Patrick and Gary play darts.
Time for some darts fun.
So yeah, darts fun. I would not use any stand for this dartboard, and I still own the same dartboard, as you know, guys, to this day. It's worth noting, but I'm still pleased about.
Okay, let me get the darts right here. There we are.
This is like the fifth Larry and SpongeBob.
So that
What, because of him making a comeback in like 2 or 3 other plush videos of mine or something?
Me. Oh, well done, SpongeBob. Very good. Okay.
You guys can see me aiming as well, though, is the issue when doing the darts.
There we are. And now I'm going to aim. This is going to be incredible.
Yeah, it would be so bad, because sometimes I would used to have to hold my plush and then try and get him to hold the dart at the same time as me holding the phone and that. But again, it required both of my hands, but I couldn't put the camera down for anything. Also, guys, it's worth noting, for this 7th episode, it was originally going to be a SpongeBob and Patrick take a bath video, but that completely failed after the camera completely rolled down onto the ceiling and stopped recording, and then I was like so devastated. But again, I didn't know how to use cutscenes back then, so like, you know, it would have been the better if I hadn't just like if I had remembered about it. But yeah, there's a hint, guys. That was what the 7th episode of this series was originally going to be. And you guys might be able to notice that there's a few marks on these plushes and notifying that they're still wet and that stuff. Worth noting, guys. So yeah, they're all wet on every single part of themselves. So yeah, there's another fun fact.
Gary, well done.
But yeah, you guys can also see by the aiming. Let me see. Where can I get the aiming shot at?
This is gonna be exciting. Right, here we go.
Oh, I had that exciting impression as well. You guys can see my hand throwing the darts. I felt I should have just done that more better. At least lowering the camera angle a bit down more.
Oh, I missed that one either. I missed that one too.
And also, guys, when I made this video, I did not know whether or not I was actually going to make... as he says right here,
Okay,
Patrick,
next
I did not know whether or not I was actually going to get my hands on a bullseye in this episode, because it's really rare for me to actually do that. But luckily for me, it paid out with no cheating whatsoever. Me holding the camera and still aiming right. I just got so lucky. Watch this.
Bullseye!
Yep.
Yes! Yes! SpongeBob! I got the bullseye! Yes! Yes!
Those weird celebrations back then of me
well
celebrating
done,
this
Patrick.
moment.
You deserve it, I guess. Oh, thank you, SpongeBob. I think I'm already the winner.
I mean,
Patrick, what? We still
and then finally it's Gary, and then I hate this last impression of...
Wow. Okay. Oh, good.
My parents still thought, though, it was disappointing that they didn't let, like, Gary have another go and, like, let him win or something. But I wanted to keep the video under 6 minutes, because my parents felt like back in the day 6 minutes was enough. But nowadays, I feel like it's just way too short for you boys. That's why I have done 10-minute episodes from the beginning of 2023 onwards.
Oh, missed. Oh, what?
And chat's gone quiet
That
again.
means I'm the winner.
What's that winner, boy? I'm the winner! Oh my god, I can't even do it very well nowadays.
Okay, everyone. Hope you enjoyed
All the
this
impressions
video.
I did back in the
Come
day.
next week.
Right, I am not excited to go through this next episode, guys, and I'll explain why. But first of all, it's worth noting, this is the first ever plush video of mine I made an intro and outro on. So yeah, you boys can see this used to be my old intro and outro back in the day. Off of this Playtime remix on Kind Master, that I used to own back in the day. And also the days when the Kind Master used to be this small and it used to be perfect, honestly. Nowadays it's a little more bigger than this, but nowhere near as big as what it was in like Halloween of 2022. It was like this big and large that it just took up the whole screen, honestly. It was nuts, honestly. The limit for your videos? Why? What editing software do you use then for recording? Because for me, I tested out Kind Master the other day. It can say 45-minute episodes, so I'm able to make the finale as long as this now, you know, when I do the finale next year. But anyways, let's get into this. SpongeBob has some balls. So, people have been making so many jokes about this, in thinking like, oh, I don't even know how I'm going to describe this. The main point of this episode was supposed to be about, SpongeBob's bouncy balls over here, and not like his actual body parts, you know. But people made up fun over it, and I'm so annoyed by it. And cross over it, honestly. Even my parents made fun up of it. And it even got a dislike for it also. Worth thinking of it as well, which I'm so mad about, honestly. I wish people have not put that into detail.
I don't see him anywhere.
You use OBS when recording? Exact same, but for me, I only use OBS for streaming. I don't know how it feels doing OBS for recordings. I might try and figure it out. What I've actually considered doing is actually recording a video of going head-to-head with you guys in a game or something, and, like, seeing everyone's reactions. Like, you guys could be in a video of mine. That would be a fun video. Which, by the way, guys, at the end of this stream, I have a new video going up, which will be a reaction to Bernard Bear. So be aware of that, guys, when the stream ends. Brother laughed at this episode. Oh, I thought so, man. I just don't know what to say, man. Like, I felt like my brain was that stupid back in the day. I did not know how to make script writing or sentences of these videos more outstanding and properly.
I wonder where he could be.
Yeah, never mind.
I think I know where he is.
Yeah, I did not know how to make these videos properly edited and how properly perfect and not like have any bad jokes in it, you know.
He likes to play in that secret room in there.
This was a rip-off to the Super Sponge Dude, by the way, guys, that one sentence.
Hey, Patrick, nice to
And then Patrick used to wear my pants in this little wardrobe of mine.
Oh, SpongeBob!
Oh, my classic Pirates game I used to own
I can't see where you
in the background.
Hey, Patrick, you're right here.
I mean, my parents laughed at a little bit of this, but ever since that, yeah, it was not much.
I'm wearing pants. I better take them off.
Bro, I hate that Patrick impression too.
Oh, who's...
Man. Anyways, let's get into the part where they're looking at the bouncy balls.
Whoa, whoa.
Mainly, they just wobbled around on them and, like, tried to jump and balance on them, really, in this episode, besides all the bad jokes that were in this.
Bob, you should try it. Okay, Okay then, Patrick, I'll give it a try. Ah, whoa.
Yeah, so,
Oh, it's very
again, these were
funny.
regular episodes in the day, which I did
That
not,
was really cool,
have to plan.
Patrick. Yes, it was, SpongeBob. Hey, Gary.
Yeah, as I
why
keep
don't
saying,
you
these
have
were
a
regular
try?
episodes in the day, which I did not have to plan.
Wow.
And did not have a proper good story plot, honestly. They did, but these are kind of like what those one Super Sponge dude does, honestly.
Now, this other ball right here.
If
is
you
my
guys are not
ice
familiar with
cream
his
ball,
channel,
and when I
it's
press it,
disappointing he's died away
it's
on making
really hard,
his
Patrick.
content's not really, he's not really been making much content nowadays. Despite that one video he made, those
yes,
2
it
videos
is
he made at the
hard,
beach or
SpongeBob.
something.
Hey, Gary.
This time in summer or something of last year.
Wow. Mama.
How does that not kill your
it
eyes,
is
Gary?
hard,
Like
Gary.
touching that
Hey,
bouncy ball on like a...
SpongeBob, I'm going to try and balance on this green.
Yeah, this was regular, honestly. It's not that entertaining, honestly, if I'm going to be correct, guys. But it's the best I could do. And luckily, with this intro and outro as well, guys.
Bye-bye.
With this intro and outro, guys, it was not copyrighted. Neither was any other copyright. Neither is any other Kind Master track or soundtrack or anything. Giggle between lines. Oh, don't even get me started. Now we move on to SpongeBob and Patrick play hide and seek. Again, another regular episode, honestly.
Hide and seek fun.
Another giggling. Oh my god.
Patrick and Gary
That's
play
why I
hide
love
and
from my 2020, from the beginning of 2022 onwards. I would not care about. I would just stick with going to my what is it called? I would just go to my regular I would just get on with my video, you know.
Hey everyone, up for a game of hide and seek?
He did do that, John. I
Yes,
remember him
SpongeBob,
laughing at his own
I
jokes.
am.
Yeah, it's dead annoying. I hate listening to it. I don't know what I don't know what my brain behind me was thinking.
Go and hide.
I don't know what the back of my brain was thinking.
Meow. Okay.
Like, I
here
would
we
be
go.
really serious with my Plush
1,
videos nowadays, you know,
2,
guys.
3. Oh, see the
Yeah, I would be
there?
really serious with my Plush videos nowadays. Right, I think I'm gonna slow down a little bit on these Plush videos now, guys. Right, we're an hour in, but we've already skipped through a couple of these.
Gary.
Oh yeah, I remember those little lights I used to own. Those little lights, I remember stating my name. And it stars on each end of my first and last letter of my name.
You go and wait in the bedroom.
It did not make my room look professional though.
So I found Gary. Now where can Patrick
Let me think. I think at the time I owned 12 subscribers, by the way, when doing this. Oh yeah, I also did another hint on Nickelodeon Car Racers 2 here.
I wonder where
Owning the
he
Nickelodeon
is.
Car Racers 2 game.
Yes, I think I know where he's gonna be.
And you guys might not be familiar with this. In the 2023 video I did of Patrick Makes a YouTube channel, I did an exact rip-off of this, but with Patrick's gameplay of Nickelodeon Car Racers 3
Hey, Patrick,
Slime Speedway.
I bet you are in there because you always are. I'm gonna.
Yeah, and he is.
Oh, where shall I hide?
Oh, and I used to own that cactus as well. That cactus I had for so many years.
Meow.
Yeah, that cactus I used to own for so many years. Oh, and then Gary would come in the same spot
Oh, come in.
as SpongeBob would.
Now, where can SpongeBob and Gary be? Oh, yes, they might be on
Who
the
knows, but you might as well get along with work. Oh yeah, and the Toy Story, my Toy Story quilt I would have back in these classic days. I still would use for, I think, summer of 2022 videos. Summer 2022 videos. But not 100% sure.
Are you in here? Huh? Who was that? Oh, I don't know.
Anyways.
Let me go and have a look. I think that was Gary. Oh, yes. They're trying
Oh,
to
you
hide
could
in
see
my
me in the
secret
background of
room
that
here.
one poster I got from my secondary school. I don't think there's any personal information on it though, guys. Just be aware of that.
I'm coming in.
I don't think there's any personal information on it. My school shoes would always used to be left here as well.
You done.
Yeah, it's regular. I'm just going to skip to the next episode, honestly. Oh yeah, this next episode, Midnight Feast, would used to own, yeah, I know, John Murray. I was done back in the day. Anyway, I will say this now. My next door neighbour, Willow, would be obsessed with this show, though. But we're not going to go into detail with it in this anyway. We're just covering what's themed to this stream. So, now Patrick and the Midnight Feast is our next bad boy. The 10th installment of this series. And for what the intro was in this next episode, I went nuts with. Watch this, guys. After this intro. The first plush video as well, I also did in my hallway as well, guys, worth noting.
This is my 10th SpongeBob episode. Hooray!
Boo! Boring old milestone. 122 is way better.
Do you love having a midnight feast? I've always loved having a midnight feast, and I always will do. Patrick?
Well, yeah, but I don't eat stuff at midnight nowadays anyway. Oh yeah, the first ever plush video I used random soundtracks on as well, guys, for the actual episode and not the intro and outro, you know, guys.
You won't believe what I got from the shops.
Oh, and then Patrick ends his play as well, guys.
Okay, SpongeBob.
She used to be my next door neighbour, called Emoji, who would be obsessed with the show, and yeah, she would used to be my next door neighbour and always be obsessed with the show and always give me pictures of it all the time. It used to always sometimes get to me and annoy me sometimes, but I just didn't want to act mad at her because she was only 3 or 4 years old.
Finishing my show. Okay, Patrick.
If I'll be honest, Patrick is the guy to cook
and
his...
ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that was
And well so, and well said, us man.
Well done,
I mean,
Patrick.
I should do one time where he cooks. He apparently cooks himself. I mean, actually, he has cooked himself on one video of mine. One of my recent ones, Mr. Krabs and the Scooter, tried to cook himself for 2 hours straight.
Did you enjoy it, Gary? Meow, meow.
Bro, that's an awful Patrick impression again.
Yes,
I mean, my Patrick impression is improving a little bit to this stage, but it's still not great, though.
Patrick, it was amazing. Oh, thank you, SpongeBob.
Now is
And
the
you're
bag of all the
big
Midnight Feast
SpongeBob.
stuff.
And to make it better, Patrick, there is a special surprise in this bag for you. Oh, goody, SpongeBob. Here, let's tip it out. Let's tip it out. No, wait a second, Patrick. What is it, SpongeBob? I think we should just take one thing out at a time to make it a bit better. No, SpongeBob. Let's tip it out.
Patrick's like,
Let's
nope.
tip the bag out.
Screw you. Screw you. Because he wants the prize.
Oh, come on. Where's my surprise? Where's my surprise?
This is another rip-off, this is another reference, by the way, guys, to Super Sponge Dude's Claw Machine, 2-part special from 2017, which is so nostalgic, honestly. I just keep looking back to it. Another bouncy ball.
Oh, it's a bouncy ball.
Hate,
Let me test it.
hate my Patrick reactions in the day. You guys can tell how bad it is, or how annoying it is in my circumstances, but, you know.
All of these different foods. What's it? Quavers and sweets and lollipops and even
Childish, but nowadays he treats us bad. Yeah, I know, that's what I thought. Back in these days, he would always have to be the most kindest and sweetest person in Bikini Bottom and not be like the actual show itself. But now, man, he's gone nuts. He's changed real big time, and honestly, I'm quite pleased with it, because if I kept him like this to this day, with my plush series still going, I don't know how people would still love it, honestly. I mean, they would love it, but it wouldn't give the most funniest story, you know.
We're going to have a midnight feast. Oh, goody, SpongeBob.
Oh, another bad voice crack from Patrick.
Oh,
goody, SpongeBob. I can't even do the accents from back in those days now, actually.
Oh, lots of sweets.
Oh my gosh, man. I'm honestly glad I moved flats now anyway, because that flat was honestly... I love looking back on it, but like thinking of it, it just wasn't the best for my plush series, honestly. And look how clean my plushes were back in the day compared to what they are now. They're still quite clean, but you know, I didn't used to take them out into the world back in these old videos, by the way, guys, until middle of 2022 when I moved into this house and when I did my Platinum Jubilee video, and that was the first time. Oh no, I think it was my Patrick and the Movies video from the 5th of February 2022 when I would first do an outside scene for the first time ever on these Plush videos. But yeah.
Oh yes, that's a good point, SpongeBob. Okay, let's wait.
Well, we're only on the 10th episode of this series right now, SpongeBob Party. Welcome either way. There's only 28 episodes of this series, of this not this series, but this year's 2021 Plush series. But we're not even halfway yet anyway, so you've not missed that much. We've just been covering the first 10 episodes and how all my editing softwares were awful in the day and how I didn't use them and didn't know about them in the day until now. So yeah. Anyways, SpongeBob made Patrick wait in these days for the midnight moment to come, so they all fell asleep. Gary was just sitting there being like, sitting there for nothing. Patrick immediately woke up again.
It's midnight.
Even though he was just sitting there. His eyes are wide awake, so how can he be asleep with that? Like, man, I should have had a proper understanding. To make him fall asleep, I mainly just make him fall down or something. And yeah, mainly the rest of this video is just them. Mainly the rest of this video is them just doing the rest of their eating and stuff and going to sleep.
Patrick and Gary are fast asleep.
Well, yeah, who doesn't? And we were discussing about my old intro SpongeBob Party from the 2021 days, my old intro and outro. Now, moving on to episode 11, the Tooth Fairy scene. This was a rip-off to that one show, I think. Will this load? Yes, it did. There's a 30-second pause for while I talk in this intro, though.
Guess what, everyone? I have a brand new playlist on my YouTube channel.
Yeah, guys, this was the first time. I made that playlist of all of my SpongeBob Plush videos. It used to be titled Mr. George videos, but now you guys know it's titled SpongeBob Plush videos. The very first playlist I ever made on my channel, you know, guys, with all 122 videos. I made a hint as well at the end of this, by the way. Have you guys ever seen the Tooth Fairy?
And also, have you guys ever been able to spot the Tooth Fairy?
But yeah, you can tell how childish I was back in these days. It's just crazy. It was just so crazy, honestly. Oh yeah, I used the same music in this episode, for a bit more longer than normal. Oh god, I hope that didn't give away privacy on my wall there.
Patrick, wake up!
God, I did not concentrate on privacy and that stuff in the day. Like, I used to give out personal information sometimes. Well, not personal, but some stuff on my wall might give you hints to, like, you know, where I'd be, like, living at or something, or one of my first few videos to where I live at. I mean, Cool Emoji knows where I live at by this point, so Cool Emoji, if you want to meet with me, come down here, I don't mind. He knows exactly where I'm actually living now, because that full video I made on my channel, which I've now deleted, gives out where I actually live, which is devastating, honestly. But luckily, ever since that, no one has come and tried to stalk me. God, it was so creepy if it had happened.
Today, Gary. Meow. Oh, good. Hey, SpongeBob, Gary, I have a very special breakfast for you both this morning. Oh, really, Patrick? What is it? Come on, you two.
Yeah, it was us, man. I just keep on thinking to myself when I look back on this series. What was I thinking in these days? What was I thinking?
You're excited.
I hate it so much. I just want to go to the 2022 video so badly now.
Hey, SpongeBob, come and have your breakfast.
Wouldn't try to stalk me. I don't believe it, mate. I don't believe it. You're gonna try to steal my properties.
So what are we having for breakfast this?
Saw it in one of your old videos, but I'm not gonna tell anyone. I don't know. All I know is the park you went to. Yeah, well, but again, the title of the place I live in was in that title of the video, though. Speaking of it, though, if I will be honest, guys, cool emoji, though, so yeah. But if you do like search it up or something, you'll find out where I exactly live though. So yeah, as I just said, come down and meet me. We'll have quite a fun day and a remarkable day of my life.
This morning, it's right here
Yeah.
in this tin.
Anyways, now
it is pasta.
yeah, from this video and from this video onwards for a couple other Plush videos in my 2021 days, I would always used to do these pasta jokes with my toy pasta and that stuff. That isn't even cooked, but these guys are still eating it.
It's good, Gary.
My music is still used in this scene, just for another little bit, but then it's cut out.
Oh,
It's still
good.
cut out
Here,
in
I'll
some
go
of my
and try
videos
some
nowadays,
SpongeBob.
though.
Ow! Oh, ow!
And this is when that owl joke is still so stupid. You probably live closer to Pet Squad's fan. Go down and meet him, I guess, and stalk him. I'm just trying to get stalking around here now, guys. Or at the very least, just meet up with him. Part of me still wants to come up one day and do one of these meet-up streams, guys. I really do that badly want to do it. Anyways.
What is it, Patrick? Have you heard something? Yes, something's coming out of
Yeah,
my
the main
mouth.
plot is how Patrick lost his tooth, it just be falling out, and he just like caught a pasta on his tooth or something because he didn't even cook it first of all, but everyone found it delicious. There's a fact, guys. Blame it all on Patrick for not cooking the pasta on this one scene, guys. So yeah, oh god, I messed up the scent. I messed up the scene.
To Mr. Tooth Fairy.
Oh yeah, I still have that neon light up on there. Not neon light, but I still have that chi lamp on the wall back then as well, guys. Worth noting.
Meow, 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 meow.
Part of me wishes you could meet up with me in Ireland. Yeah, I guess sort of. Well, for me, I live pretty close to London though, so every single YouTuber I'm familiar with lives so far away from me, which is actually disappointing because like I've got to catch. So if I was to meet up with any of you boys, or if you guys were to meet up with me, you guys would have to catch so many trains or something like that to come where I live, or me to come where you guys live. And plus, I would have to take a ferry or something like that, or a cruise ship or something across the river to you in Ireland, John Murray, because obviously there's a gap of like ocean where Northern Ireland and Ireland and that stuff is compared to United Kingdom, so you know.
Okay, everyone, let's get into bed. Okay, SpongeBob, I'm getting into bed.
Man, he seems so
There we
hyped.
are. Oh, I better put my tooth right here.
Oh look, there's another thing in the background, guys, that sadly I don't own nowadays, which is disappointing. But this used to be, oh god, can I zoom it out in time? My arm's in the way, I hate this.
Oh, I better put my tooth.
I used to own this little mini comic, My Pet Sea Monster, this little novel and comic of different SpongeBob made up stories. Sadly, I don't own it nowadays, which is disappointing. But I would used to watch this and like read it all the time in my childhood days, because going from 12-year-old onwards, I always loved it. I just was obsessed with the show. But yeah, and you guys can see, back in the day, I used to own headphone lamp. I used to own these this headphone lamp. But nowadays, I've replaced it to a Patrick lamp because I think it seems more outstanding, more professional, and it suits my channel as well, you know. I own the same alarm clock, the same fan as well. Worth noting, guys, on the same table. This space lamp I still own, but replaced with the Patrick lamp, you know, guys, from back then. So yeah, it's worth noting for that. But yeah, that's insane.
Right here as well. There we are. So the tooth.
There we are. Oh my god. Oh, I can't take any more of this, but I have to do this for the fans.
Good night, Gary. What's so funny?
This is when Patrick will not go to sleep.
What's so funny? I'm going to stay away.
Oh, and then I used to use my Holly plush, because you have to remember, guys, back in my day, I used to love Ben and Holly in my childhood, and I still own the Ben and Holly plush back in this day, and used to use my Holly plush for the Tooth Fairy. Because this is the only real fairy thing I owned as a kid, honestly, guys, and still owned in these days. I've gotten rid of it now, though, but to think if I didn't have this plush, I don't think it would have been possible, but yeah. Yeah, it was my childhood as well. And then pretty much the end of this video is just him getting his money.
Oh, and I've got...
Yeah, Mr. Krabs didn't make an appearance back in these days, so he couldn't, like, snatch the money out of him, you know, guys. Imagine I actually owned Mr. Krabs in those days, and actually got him to snatch the money right at the very end of the episode, being like, "Oi!" Like, you know, that stuff. These videos have their own charm, yeah. I'll take your words for it, us man, honestly. But again, actually, remind me when the first time you actually got into this series, like in 2021. I'm actually curious. When did you actually first see these videos, but just didn't comment in the 2021 days? Yeah, because I didn't get the Mr. Krabs plush until Christmas Day 2021, guys. So it was still a long time before he made his appearance in the videos. Yeah, he didn't appear until my New Year's Day video in 2022 when I made SpongeBob's New Year's Eve party.
Got a coin! Hooray!
Still crazy to see how far this come. It's still crazy to see how far this series has come.
4 p.m. for another SpongeBob.
And I would always used to remind people in these videos to come back next Saturday at 4 p.m. for the next Plush YouTube premiere. Plush video premiere. Which, yeah, I used to always premiere these videos in the day, guys, for no reason. And I would get nobody on the videos. Your 2022 voice for Mr. Krabs will be childish to put. Yeah, that's what I'm also saying. Mr. Krabs' impressions, my Mr. Krabs impressions from 2022 just suck so bad. Even more, I'm going to be honest with these impressions, honestly, guys. But I want you to answer my question. When did you actually get into my Plush videos from 2021 before commenting in 2022? Now, let's move on to SpongeBob and Patrick Go to School. The first back to school video I ever made on my channel.
Now, we're looking for Undersea School.
Oh yeah, the title I made was Undersea School.
This is the...
And that's just creepy. I just put a smiley face on the profile and the banner of this school.
Yes, I'm very excited, SpongeBob. Okay, let's go
Man.
inside.
You have to remember, I was still 14 years old in the day, and my 14-year-old self was not with it, boys. It was just never with it.
Oh, here we go, Patrick.
And this was filmed in the living room. You could see parts of the living room for the first time. And this is the first time as well, guys, that one of my this is the first time one of my Plush videos is filmed in the kitchen as well.
Okay.
Which is where the school is based off of. On my table. Bro, my policeman was still a kid back in the day as well. Thinking of it. Yeah, we got Oleg's next appearance and Sam's. Another music track in here. Like, why do I make them laugh for nothing? I made them laugh for no reason all the time. Like, that's the best impression I can do from them back then.
Okay.
Oh, Sausage the policeman would used to woof all the time instead of actually having sentences.
Okay, now we'll just wait for them to arrive and then we can see who the new...
But yeah, basically, SpongeBob and Patrick would just greet themselves or something. And basically, with the English lessons, it would be SpongeBob and Patrick going on about singers and stuff. And the maths lesson used to be like what you do in nursery, counting numbers or something, which I feel was stupid of myself, because how old is Patrick in this situation? In his 30s or something, and is learning this situation? Honestly, though, guys, I wish this is what school would be back in these days. Like, think of this. Like, these lessons were just 2 or 3 minutes long, and then it would go to a break time.
Now, who else would like to have a go?
Like, and my Sam impressions were so bad as well in the day as well, thinking of it.
Very good. Okay, everyone, you can have a bit of playtime now to celebrate. Oh,
celebrate? Yeah, but I don't get to celebrate at all. Plus, what do you mean celebrate the victory of winning a lesson?
Why don't we play Cy-Fox?
Oh, Cy-Fox, yeah.
Ah!
Patrick sucked real bad at this. Oh, yeah, and my plushes would not stand up properly as well on this table. Look at this. When I make my SpongeBob plush turn around,
Patrick, you better not
he kept on falling down, so he wouldn't, like, stand up properly. And then look at this. Patrick was so bad at standing up. Standing still, he just fell down for nothing. Like, absolutely stupid.
A little playtime. And that's the end of our school day. Did you enjoy your first day at our
Get lots
school,
of DVDs.
Patrick? Yes, I did.
What place in particular then, Core Moji?
Oh, good.
And then that's the end of the day. Only 4 minutes after they started their day at school. Like, imagine they could just end your school day like that. Don't we all wish we could get that victory and anything like that in this real world? This market where you live, alright? Are you leaving then or something?
Build some paper aeroplanes.
As they're okay. Bikini Bottom, they just have different school rules.
SpongeBob, Patrick,
Then make me go down to Bikini Bottom then. Give me like underwater oxygen or something then, and I'll go down there and see how it works out. I mean, what do you guys predict? Should I actually go to Mrs. Puff's boating school or this school? If I was to be underwater creature or something. Anyway, SpongeBob and Patrick Paper Aeroplanes. The day before, this video came out the day before, by the way, guys. This video came out 3 months before, almost 3 months after my Plush series got underway.
Mr. George has got myself in his profile picture. Put in this computer.
Go to Mrs. Puff's boating school. Alright, I guess. Oh yeah, and what inspired me to do this episode was this toy airplane I used to own, which, it's one of those where you have to reverse back and then it just, like, flies off, but it doesn't really fly off, it just has to be supported on ground or something, you know.
Okay, since Patrick and Gary are still sleeping.
Yeah, Patrick's lazy in these days.
I have to push it back. Patrick?
Oh yeah, Patrick will wake up in weird in these days as well, look at this.
Oh, what?
Like, that's the way he woke up in this episode.
Patrick, are you awake? Yes, SpongeBob. Oh, okay, I'm coming. And I'll bring
what,
my
busy
aeroplane
book?
as well. He'll love this. Oh,
And Gary's still sleeping in the background though.
Yes, SpongeBob, I'm awake now. Nice to see you this morning. Yes, nice to
Polite.
see you, Patrick.
Just these polite accents. Oh yeah, and I remember this old pillow I don't own nowadays though. But was always a banger to use.
I just hope SpongeBob doesn't...
Oh, I'll talk about this scene now, guys. Toy Story background you can see on the floor. Oh, you mean my pillow or something? If I'm correct, it was off of Amazon for like, I think it was under 10 quid or something. I'm not 100% sure though. But yeah, I've owned it for many years, so I'm not 100% sure, predicting it will still be stored on there and selling or something. But yeah.
Mr. George!
And in these situations, this would be when SpongeBob and Patrick would have my YouTube videos on their computer. And so I would make up this sentence right here. Mr. George taken over right here, guys. Watch this.
You are now watching a Mr. George video in a Mr. George video.
Actually, mate, you're watching a Mr. George video in a Mr. George video in a Mr. George live stream with a Mr. George live chat.
I just hope SpongeBob doesn't realise that he is in my
that is if you can
picture.
Oh yeah, I tried to make out SpongeBob didn't even notice, but he did know it and then was like, oh dang it.
See what we were doing, Patrick. Oh dang it.
Because this used to be my own self. I did used to face reveal myself back in the day, but didn't face reveal myself until the Halloween special. Which we've got to move on, guys, because we're getting well into the stream already, and we're not even halfway in yet. This is the halfway point after this video.
Okay. Ah, here's my aeroplane, which is cool.
Oh yeah, and my parents used to make. Oh yeah, and I also remember back in the day also having that SpongeBob keypad and that stuff or something for my computer. I don't own it nowadays, but that used to be another cool thing I used to own. And I would always keep the McDonald's, I would always used to keep up the McDonald's poster up until we moved house as well. Worth noting, guys.
Ready, go!
Oh, I had that go impression. Go! That breaks my voice.
Oh, amazing!
Oh, it wasn't the best SpongeBob.
Well done, SpongeBob.
Yeah.
For another SpongeBob, you
And then I almost forgot to wake up Gary before I did it in the ending part.
Gary, you're awake. See you all then. Bye-bye.
Oh, that's awful. I hate my 14-year-old self. Right, now, Patrick and the building bricks. So we're now at the halfway point, guys, through going through all of my SpongeBob Plush videos of 2021. Didn't I used to live in Sheffield? Nope, always lived near London my whole life. Yeah, always lived in London. I've always lived near London my whole life, but and I've always made appearances up there, which it's also worth noting that we've said this multiple times in the past. Usman was actually this close to meeting me in central London when going to see the SpongeBob musical in August 2023. He was so close to meeting up with me back on that one night, and I'm devastated, honestly. I would have loved to seen them meet up with him, honestly, after all this time. We've got to make a deal one day, though, to meet up, I swear. By the way, Son needs to know this, that it's now May, and it's now time for him to do his voice reveal, by the way, guys. This month is finally the month we get to see Son's voice reveal. Be aware of that. You've got to tell Son this, us, man. Just a 10-hour stream of his 1,000 subscriber special. Who knows? I might make it an extended live stream. I don't know yet. I'm not sure what I'm going to plan for 1,000 subscribers yet, but we're still a long way there yet. Anyways, now moving on to this.
There's nothing else to do on this boring Saturday afternoon.
Now, this scene here was This scene here was what got my parents really hilarious. Like, it's what got my parents found my parents so hilarious.
Paige?
Okay, here we go.
Oh. Wait.
Surprising this was not copyrighted music as well. My parents found this so hilarious in the day.
Patrick?
And this is the first real time they found one of these scenes in my Plush videos real hilarious. And here's what it was, guys.
Hello, Patrick. Here we go.
Patrick being a pop star.
Yes. Yes.
So yeah, there you have it, boys. Patrick the legend, the Patrick the pop star.
This is the
Who nowadays would be the dumb pop star. This was the first main hilarious scene in my Plush series as well, thinking of it, guys, you know. Especially for my parents and one of my other family members, Marion, who does own a YouTube account, who used to talk in these days on these videos.
I was just trying to have a party. Oh,
But SpongeBob's already complaining about the music.
Very loud, Patrick. I mean, it's getting.
Oh, and then here's another hilarious meme as well that I make up here.
I feel kind of bored, SpongeBob. I want to take these glasses off anyway. They hurt my ears. Oh wait, I don't have ears. Or do
Yet another meme here. He doesn't have ears, which I do make up in my 2022 videos. Afterwards, guys. Yeah, Patrick don't have an ears, and thinking like, how is he able to hear stuff? How is he even understand hearing or anything?
Well, what can we do today, SpongeBob?
And then the rest of this video is just a regular plot of this Plush video. And the same shoebox from my first Plush video comes back yet again.
Here.
But it's filled with blocks and a book which I'll actually tell you guys in a minute. So you guys remember this joke book from the SpongeBob Big Birthday Bash video? Well,
it's a book. Oh, and it says, The Wonderful World of Mr. George.
Yeah, I used to make it up as a Mr. George book. Instead of, like, you guys could tell it was a joke book immediately. But I just made it up completely with SpongeBob. And now here comes another sentence of SpongeBob. No, actually me doing my own sentence, which I did back in the day. Now, I will be honest with you guys, these bits right here, where I'm talking with you guys right here for like 20 seconds or something, actually was a reference to another one of these YTP YouTubers who would interrupt in the second half of the YTP and would always make up this weird sentence or meme, you know, and I took it out of them.
OMG, guys, this is my favourite book, because it is about me.
Well going, my man. You haven't even made your own novel yet. Which, I need to make my own novel anyway. Oh, hi, Delta. Morning to you. It's afternoon for me right now, but nice to see you. Part of me has been considering to come into your YouTube channel, actually. Which, now that you've got into my stream right now, I'll actually do as soon as, hopefully, I have the time tonight. So yeah, I've actually made this decision to hopefully try and make a novel or my own merch for the future, guys. I don't know how it's going to pay out, though.
Yes, Patrick. I think I'll read this later, though. Yeah, I'll read this later.
Rude? You didn't even read my own novel, my fake novel.
Oh, very good. Hey, why don't we make a
Okay, I'm going mad right now, guys. I need to calm down, honestly.
Oh,
Messes up the place with these blocks. And then this is a regular, the rest of this episode is regular. Oh, you can see the roller coaster tycoon episode game I have in the background that I used on my weekly Sunday live stream free if you're all not familiar with. Who will even make George's merch? Your boy right here, of course. Who else?
Pat it down.
Or you guys could just take screenshots of my profile, you know, guys, and just get people to make it into like t-shirts and stuff. Then that could make up as merch, you know.
There we are. Very good.
Because Legendary has made up his own like t-shirt, but that would have not been like his own merch store or anything.
Triangle shape. Oh, and now we can build down your tower.
That's what I've been talking about the whole stream, SpongeBob Party, and I hate it. But it's the deal I decided to make with my fans. I'm covering every single year of my SpongeBob Plush series. It's only from the beginning of 2023. It's only from the mid-2022 or beginning of 2023 onwards where my voice starts to get better. Because, you know, when you're 13, 14 years old, you still have that vibe, like you still sound a bit, you know, childish or something. Yeah, so regular. Right, now let's get on with the next episode. Patrick learns 6 times 3. This was a reference to that YTPer, yeah, never mind, I've already read that message. 6 times 3. You guys might be familiar with it. If you guys are not familiar, where I got, this, video title from, I'll give you guys a guess. Where do you think I got this video title from? What YTP YouTuber do you think I got it from, guys? While we get into this episode of Patrick learning his 6 times 3.
No, I can't think.
And this is the first main Plush video as well where Patrick can't think properly, you know. Yeah, he is really dumb. Be like, ugh! Like, you could tell as this is a rip-off into the, it's a rip-off of the Krusty Krab training video, of course.
Something. Okay. Ruff, ruff.
Sausage the Policeman makes an appearance.
I think
And then everyone would get mad of it as well.
Are you sure you don't know what?
It's worth noting there's also one familiar face at the very end, guys. Right, Beaky and Henry. Beaky, by the way, at the time wasn't even a kidnapper. Always be the most polite one out there. But it's also worth noting this is the first time in any of my Plush videos where I think Beaky makes an appearance as well, and a couple decent amount of my plushes are making an appearance as well, guys. Thinking of it. Waiting for the reactions to end so we can spam more Cocomelon videos. I swear, if you do this to me, if you literally ruin the stream, I'm about to beat you up. I'm about to take over your channel.
Help here from Patrick. Okay.
Lots of people are just coming around to just help Patrick solve a simple maths problem. Yeah, and they don't even know when it's the most simple. How old are these guys as well? Like, I made Beaky like 5 years old at the time. Sausage would be around 20 or something. Like, I don't know who will be a policeman at like only 5 years old. Oh, Oleg comes back in, aka Max these days. Wait, did I name him Oleg?
Few maths problems here.
Hold on.
Patrick. Hey, Max.
Oh, he was still named Max in these days until I used the baby Oleg plush with the pajamas. You guys might be familiar. And why? I thought you would hate it so much, Cormoji. So yeah, Henry in here. None of these would know about the answer, but one familiar face we're all familiar with at the very end of this episode knew it all. My Paddington Bear plush.
Oh, I'm sure you know this answer.
But I had a very bad British accent for Paddington.
No. Well, I know the answer. It is...
The hat was awful as well in the time.
Wow! Finally, we got the question right. What a crazy
Took you long enough. I was told to react to Skibbity Toilet once and people just hate it. Bring Paddington back. Now that I think about it, I might do. There's a fact. I'll see. I might not have the best Paddington impression though, so you guys might have to take the role for him in my Plush series finale. Just be aware. You should do a live stream until it makes you mad. I'm not trying to rip off ideas that Steak does, though, Cormoji. Anyways, SpongeBob and the Noisy Night is the next one. My 16th installment of this Plush series. The first SpongeBob Plush episode that Squidward made his appearance in. So yeah, the first time we ever see Squidward make his appearance in this series. The one I still own nowadays, but got a clone of himself 2 years and 2 months later for Christmas of 2023.
It's so nice and cozy.
And here's the man himself.
You really want to stay here?
Yeah, you guys can tell by this point, I was really starting to collect more decent SpongeBob Plush characters for this series, and all other kinds of decent characters, like other regular characters, Plush characters for the series. Yeah, I didn't even put this, like, sentence Squidward is on for the first time in, like, my channel description, or a pinned comment and that stuff. I just went with the actual YouTube title.
No, SpongeBob. I'm gonna go and sleep over here.
My Squidward accent as well back in the day wasn't as well the best. It's only 40% the best, honestly, compared to now.
Pugsy pillow.
Oh yeah, I remember childhood days having the Pugsy pillow. I'm not sure if you're also all aware, guys, if you're also all aware of Peter Kay's All-Star Band back in 2009, which was my absolute childhood, made my childhood days so great. My granddad bought me the disc of it, and SpongeBob's actually made an appearance in that like track, the very end, and honestly it was entertaining, and it brought back all my childhood shows as well, and it just spoke to me. It would just not stop me watching it over and over again, and it was just entertaining, honestly. It's sad everything I watched there was like, it's all gone now, like every childhood show is all gone. You never did? Well, I would highly recommend you do, John Murray, whenever you get the chance. The Children in Need YouTube channel itself actually released it the other week, actually, and brought back my childhood days. Yeah, everything in your childhood, and my childhood, anyone's childhood, is brought back now, and all the characters, all the childhood characters, are all brought back together, all coupled together in this one little track. But anyways, I would used to use all of these hoovers and trumpets and stuff, because Patrick would always have all these nightmares and stuff. My Teddy Plush was always there still.
An even bigger spider! Ow, Patrick! Ow, Patrick! Ow, Patrick!
How is he not dead? Man, this stream has gone by way too fast, I swear.
What? SpongeBob? What's going on? You're not vacuuming again.
Look how bad that voice crack of Squidward is. Look how bad that accent is for Squidward there. My bad, man. God. I hate it so much. Oh, God. I didn't mean to skip that bit just then.
Are you? I am.
And then this is when Squidward starts to be real serious for the first time and leave the house.
I have had enough of this sleepover.
Which I didn't think I would do in the first, which I didn't think I would really do at this stage until, like...
Oh, dear.
And I love how the characters are all set in... Yeah, I know. Everything is brought back, and in Royal Racing Cars World, it was outstanding, honestly. Even the classic Bob the Builder series. But yes, anyways, and then the rest of this is them just going back to sleep. So yeah, right, number 17 of this episode 17. Now we're getting closer to the end. 10 more episodes after this, guys.
I've never been woken up by somebody in the middle of the night.
Yeah, middle of the night joke here. Actually, my auntie Marion actually commented on this video. It's worth noting, guys, and told me about it. And told me that her friend Owen would always wake her up in the middle of the night thinking of it. So there's one hint, but yeah. Anyways, this episode was an exact rip-off to that one episode where SpongeBob and Patrick were staying in Squidward's house waiting to watch the sunrise, and my parents were obsessed with that one joke that they decided they wanted me to do something of it in this scene. They wanted me to do it in one episode of mine.
Waiting to watch the sunrise with you at 3:47 in the morning.
Indeed, John Murray.
In my bed
Yeah, I had a clock back then as well, which would not tick, but it would always sometimes make these weird noises when I keep it in my room. That I couldn't, I refused to keep it in my room, you know, and leave it on my wall and that stuff, despite it not ticking or anything and distracting me, you know. Oh yeah, the same joke book again I used in this video, in this episode.
Here we are on the 4th of July.
And this is the first ever episode I use all of these pictures, like adding edits of all of these pictures of stuff and that, you know. Yeah, you guys can tell this is a reference to that one episode. 4th of July meme, Valentine's Day, and Easter.
On Easter?
Yeah.
Squidward, is something wrong?
What is that? I've been more like mad at it, like grrr. That's my best impression for now. Like probably like that's how bad like my voicing was back in these days. Yeah, guys, I would suggest this now. I would wait till you were at a certain age before doing videos like these and voice acting, honestly.
The sun wouldn't rise until maybe 5 or 6 a.m. So why would you...
Oh yeah, and then this edit next here, guys. I closed the blinds of my parents' room, which I made I closed the blinds of my parents' room back in the day. And ever since this video and like that stuff, I think, my parents' room has always been Squidward's room.
Ever come into my house to watch the sun?
I know us, man. It was awful.
Ever come into my
So this edit I made of the sun rising
house to watch the sun
was just the blinds opening, was me opening the blinds.
rise?
This is picked a perfect day to do it though, as in sun was actually properly out for once.
Look at the sun. Oh, beautiful. Thanks for sharing this moment with us, Squidward.
Get out! Yeah, I had to do that.
This moment with us, Squidward. Get out!
Still awful though, honestly. And then for the rest of this, he kicks him out. And the one final thing, really, it's so random. SpongeBob and Patrick just do this It game or something. Or tag game, you know. And now we get into what is one of my favourite episodes, honestly, of my SpongeBob Plush videos of 2021. Gary meeting up with his twin brother, which I've only ever made one other episode of Gary's twin brother coming back. But despite also him coming back in the Halloween episode of 2022, though, there's a fact for you guys. So yeah, but ever since the Halloween 2022 video, he's not come back since. But your boy does want to bring him back for the finale, of course. I'm trying to bring back every single plush character I can as possible for this finale, just to go back in time and see every single plush I've used in this series. I swear, if he did, I'm about to beat him up for life. No he didn't. I've just rechecked. So yes, Gary's twin brother meeting up for the first time. Gary had the role to open the door and answer who was coming. Oh, welcome Super Roblox. Right now we're on one of my favourite episodes of the 2021 series of my plush videos. That's actually got my eye more rather than the actual other few episodes. Despite voice acting for my Patrick impressions is still really awful in this episode compared to that with early episodes and later episodes. But yeah, this is where Gary would meet up with his twin brother, which I named Larry in this episode. You guys know will be a rip-off to the episode Dumped, and Larry, of course, from Larry the Gymmer. So yeah, the Gym Master. I'm trying to get as much as possible in though, because it's only for we might actually have to go on for an extra 15 minutes, guys, to save time. I'm not trying to end at 2 hours just because, you know, another YouTube remix I would have added in this shot right here, guys. That would have been cut out again. Yeah, as you guys know me, I always cut out these songs at random points of the video and would only be featured once in these videos at random times until later on, where you guys know I use 3 to 4 different soundtracks in my videos now, just to give up hype, really.
Oh, I see. Well, maybe we should...
Yeah, but honestly, guys, my Patrick impression in this video was awful compared to the earlier episodes. Listen to this.
Hello, Gary. Meow.
Like, sounds like a toddler voice.
Hello, Gary.
Or not a toddler voice, but it sounds like SpongeBob's impression.
Didn't I just see...
My SpongeBob impression, honestly.
What? Gary? Gary?
Like, listen to this. What was I
There
thinking?
are two Garys? When did that happen? Oh my gosh! Oh,
Okay, there's a Patrick impression there, but still, it's still not great. It's still not great.
Oh, I see. Oh, hey,
Larry's a true character, though, that will never be forgotten, even if he doesn't come back until the finale.
His name is Larry, Patrick. Larry. Oh, they both rhyme. Gary and Larry.
Oh, still awful Patrick impression. God, this is why I don't look back onto my Plush videos from 2021, you know, guys. Just because of how awful it is, you know. And it's what I have to live with, you know. But I'm still glad you guys get to enjoy it. And my pasta joke comes back as well, by the way, guys, in this video. Dried pasta with not being cooked at all.
It's pasta! Woo!
And then I make an appearance again.
OMG, guys, I had to stop the video for a minute because I have something to say.
Yes, this was the only episode I really made where I made out the pasta was from different episodes. Look at this.
Have a look at this pasta.
It's so weird, honestly. I made this decision to do that.
This is the same pasta from my SpongeBob episode, Patrick and the Tooth Fairy. It is.
Which gained 147, which gained 174 viewers at the time, but is now on 363.
Delicious. So how is this pasta still here if SpongeBob, Patrick and Gary ate it?
Spit it out and they just spawned it back in, or they just went in reversed order or something, whatever you want to call it.
Mow, 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 mow.
I had to do another different Larry impression besides the Gary, like mow, mama, mow, but that was not like what I was back in the day.
But please make sure to...
Wait, what did I say?
Episode of SpongeBob. It was very funny, but please make sure...
How was it funny? There was no plot in that whatsoever that could have made it funny.
Come back next Saturday at 4 p.m. for the next SpongeBob YouTube premiere, and I will see you all then.
What? Why do I close the video out like that? Oh my god. Yeah, the same outro will just repeat over and over again. But now, guys, we're getting into the Halloween specials, where, for the first time in a few months, I changed my intro to a Halloween intro.
Well, everyone, Halloween is just 1 week away.
Yeah, as of the time I uploaded that video. And you guys can see I still own the same Halloween masks back then. The ghost trick-or-treat bucket I do not own nowadays, though. But I still own a green one, though, that's familiar with it. And all the trick-or-treat treats that I would use for the upcoming Halloween special after that. Which is the first 8-minute special I made on my channel after that.
Really special. Meow meow. Okay, Gary.
Oh yeah, and this is the time when SpongeBob decided to make a prank on Patrick and scare him in the wardrobe. Honestly, I did not have that many bad Halloween tracks there, honestly.
SpongeBob? Was that you?
And sound effects, but oh no, they've improved a bit. They were much better in my 2022 Halloween specials, honestly. I did use 1 or 2 sound effects of my SpongeBob Halloween specials from 2022 that were in the SpongeBob Scaredy Pants episode. That surprisingly didn't get me copyrighted, but the actual... Or did it? Oh, I'll have to look back on it. I've actually forgotten. I'm surprised I just keep forgetting these. And then SpongeBob gives hints as well, guys, to what's going to happen in the Halloween special. And then it closes out, and now we move on to the Halloween special, the 20th SpongeBob Plush video as well, guys. And it's also worth noting, for the first time since the SpongeBob and the Box video from the 12th of June 2021, when it all started, my Plush series, until the 30th of October now, look what appears.
Hello everyone, it's Mr. George right here, and look, it's a face reveal.
Man, I decided to face reveal myself, even though, oh my god, why did I pause on that stage? Man, I face revealed myself back in these days, even though I did give a hint though. I've done a face, I've shown my face in a few other videos, but yeah, I randomly decided to do that for nothing. So, cool emoji, You can stop blaming me on doing another voice reveal, because I've done it right here, thinking of it.
What's right here? And look, it's a face reveal. Nah, not
The stupid face reveal.
The video.
Like, look at me from this time almost 3 years ago compared to now. Yeah, and I've got all of my Halloween merchandise out for this banger. And this was the first time, by the way, guys, because when I put these, when I had to make these characters, SpongeBob and Patrick put on their Halloween masks, I knew it was going to take a little bit of time to, like, get it on before actually moving on to the next scene. But, for the first time ever, I knew how to change cutscenes and do cutscenes and, like, edit it out a bit, you know, in this episode. And, yeah, that makes the first appearance. You guys can see, watch this.
Put it on.
Putting it on. Okay. And it cuts. So that's the first ever time I've cut a scene, by the way, guys. And that improves onward. And that's how it goes onwards, yeah. And I'm not sure if I also covered as well that it's really dark and, like, hard to tell, though, guys. That there's all of these Halloween posters and stuff up on these walls and stuff that I added in.
Okay.
You could tell Squidward's room was still, like, daylight out. I didn't make it dark enough. Yeah.
Halloween. People always think it's a creepy and funny time of the year.
And this Halloween thing I would use, this Halloween pumpkin I would use to usually leave out on my doorstep of my really old house I used to have in 2015 and 2016. Before moving into this bad boy in late 2016.
Pumpkins out and spooky stuff.
Yeah, my parents did not predict for me to live in this same flat for 6 years straight, almost.
No, well, not for me.
And yeah, mainly, SpongeBob and Patrick would mainly just freeze Squidward out, you know.
Why did you do that? To prank you, Squidward?
There's going to be another get out of my house bit now. Watch this.
Halloween night. Get out of my house.
Now that is one sentence that will always be remembered. That's going to become a meme at this point, guys. Get out of my house! I can't even do his impression from back then now. Seriously, that's the second time he did that, just 3 episodes after he said it. First said it.
Oh, okay.
Because if I say it nowadays, it'd just be like, get out of my house! Like, you know.
Yeah.
And then this is when, I messed up my line there as well. Yeah, I was awful at remembering sentences and lines for these videos back in the day. I still kind of am now, but nowhere near as what I was in these episodes. And this is when they would get their candy and sweets and stuff, wherever country you're watching this in. And people might have thought that the episode would have ended right here, with them going to sleep, within what the, what they've always done in the past couple of other episodes, where they just go to bed completely and, like, nothing else, you know? But it doesn't actually end. It skips to another Squidward cutscene, where Squidward is going to get his revenge. As Squidward gets closer, but I do my outro here.
SpongeBob YouTube premiere. I'll see you all, guys. I'll see you then, guys. But for now, happy Halloween. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Patrick's gone nuts out of nowhere. But yeah. Hate the screaming impressions from that time as well. I think I also put a Happy Halloween sentence here. I did, didn't I? And I would do for every Halloween onwards. Now, Patrick learns tidying up. This episode, I had to cut out so many scenes for. It was originally going to be a 10-minute episode, but I had to cut so many scenes out of because it just took way too much of my time and evening, honestly. Because you have to remember, in these days, I wouldn't really, like, make these videos on the Saturday of the time I have to, like, make these Plush videos, you know. I wouldn't make these videos on the Saturday, like, of making the Plush videos, like, you know, the day they've got to go out or something. I would just do it on the Friday after school or something. And it was just like, you know, the sun would always set at this time because, you know, this was late November and sun situations were really bad in the day, you know. But Patrick was so lazy to tidy up in this day, he'd trip over and mess up all of the pasta scenes. And then was that dumb? This is the real situation where Patrick starts to become a bit more dumb, you know, guys. Compared to him in the first 20 episodes, you know. Besides that one with this Patrick learns 6 times 3 one as well. Right, now how are we doing in terms of viewers?
Okay, SpongeBob.
Oh, I was about to say, only 40 viewers. 79, okay, not bad. I hope we can get to 100 before the stream ends. Chat's gone quiet again.
Okay, Patrick. Patrick? Patrick, what are you doing?
And then SpongeBob freaks out over Patrick just dropping the pasta on the floor. Like, I don't get why he was freaking out so bad, why I decided that. I just don't know why I decided anything in these 2021 days, honestly. Oh yeah, no, I messed up the sweets here. Yeah, SpongeBob couldn't do it himself either, in cleaning up any of this. And then at the very end, Patrick makes it even worse and then just messes up all of it. Oh god. Oh wait, my battery's about to die. Help! Help!
Patrick, no!
Yeah.
Oh no, Patrick.
Yeah, so it made a complete mess there. He's like that dumb. SpongeBob didn't even let him SpongeBob didn't even help him. SpongeBob didn't even help him at all in this one video.
Oh, well done, Patrick. You've tidied everything.
Only took him like a couple minutes. Oh yeah, and then I had this cool lamp for the end of this. By the way, I had to bring an extension lead in my room for this one, which was so tiring, honestly. But nowhere near as tiring as what my Plush videos from 2023 were. My 2022 ones were a little bit tiring, but nowhere near as my 2023 ones. And also with my 2024 ones I'm doing now.
Saturday the 20th of November at 4 p.m.
Oh yeah, and I thought, because I was doing a challenge on the 13th of November, I thought my next upcoming video was going to be delayed for a week. But it actually wasn't. I decided to release this next one, SpongeBob and Sausage Go for a Walk, on the next following day, the 14th of November, guys. Thinking about it. So yeah, oh yeah, and I put Puggsy balloons on this one golden balloon because this was Children in Need Week, as I said. And I used to use my phone's old phone, I used to use my parents' old home phone, which they do own a new one nowadays, but that brings back memories. My Bruno Mars hat would still be left in the day as well.
He'll be over soon.
Oh no, that's not a Bruno Mars hat, never mind.
Now I'll just wait 5 minutes.
Actual knock-ins, actual knocks this time, rather than me instead of me just knocking on a table or something. This is another rip-off, I think, to that one Creek episode where SpongeBob and Patrick go to the creek, which is made by SpongeBob, Super SpongeBob dude, honestly, the Super Sponge dude, if I'm correct.
Oh, thanks, SpongeBob. Oh,
yes, the days when Sausage wasn't a policeman, became a policeman, is now not a policeman again. Try to invite him into Squidward's house as well.
But I just wanted you to say hello to him.
Wow, chat's gone completely dead and everyone's left. Are you serious?
Hi, Sausage. Hi, Squidward. Huh.
Get out of my house.
Very funny. Now, why don't you both get out of my house?
I knew it, but it wasn't the best it wasn't the best accent though.
Squidward, but I thought we were gonna get out of my house.
Oh, I voice cracked there. God, I voice cracked so bad there. It makes me think back. I'm like a toddler. Oh my god.
Oh, Squidward, but I
listen to this.
Get out of my house.
Jeez, why did I voice crack so bad? Just slams like completely. And then I think there's one hide and seek game here. I show a little bit of myself in the mirror as well when doing this as well. Yeah, this is the first main episode I think I showed around. No, not the main. No, forget what I'm saying, guys.
Wow, what a lovely walk we've had.
Yeah, that's all they did. Now, playing in the den with Squidward. This was the only SpongeBob Plush video of mine that I did like an advertisement, boys. And here's why. So you boys can see my face makes an appearance again after SpongeBob reads his Demon Dentist book from David Walliams.
Well, I have the most amazing game that you should.
Look how young I still am back then. You guys can also see, by the way, the door is open in my parents' room. I was actually still filming shots for this video, by the way, while doing this advertisement.
SpongeBob's Idle Adventures. SpongeBob's Idle Adventures? What's that, Mr. George?
Alright, see you soon, John. Thanks for joining for most of it. Thanks for joining for most of the live stream. Hopefully see you next week. George hating his old videos. Well, I won't say that with my Gary's twin brother video, mate. My Gary's twin brother video I still enjoy. That's just a nostalgic video, honestly.
SpongeBob's Idle Adventures.
So yeah, I gave an advertisement for SpongeBob's Idle Adventures back in the day, which was the new SpongeBob mobile game. And yeah, basically, after a minute of that boringness, with nobody downloading the app, Squidward's, it goes into the episode with Squidward's den and that stuff, and SpongeBob and Patrick mainly just, doing regular stuff, really, in their den. Squidward had his clock in his den as well, by the way, thinking about it. I had to use the, chair of the, I had to use the chair in my old room as well, guys, thinking of it. Oh, God, we're already 2 hours over the, mark. We're already over 2 hours long. Yeah, I had to, go over 2 hours, yeah, I had to use that. I had to use this, by the way, guys. Yeah, I had to use, I used the chair from my, room. And then just completely through all these books what Patrick suggested for the den. Oh yeah, my SpongeBob Soccer Star book, which I did say in a future video of mine or future stream of mine. And in this situation when they find Gary and then go, yeah. Now Patrick's special birthday present. So yeah, this was to celebrate Patrick's birthday. This was the first and only SpongeBob plush video I've ever done, celebrating Patrick's birthday. Really, I haven't done one for Squidward yet, really. I should be doing, though. Well, I actually got party hats for them this time. And it's also worth noting as well that I also used to put a subscriber little short up there from this video onwards until the end of my 2021 days, and technically in my Squidward and the Hotel plush video from the 22nd of January 2022, and then that would be it, yeah. But yeah, Patrick's toy would be this Bop It game. You all might be familiar with it, but yeah. Where Squidward would rage so much over it. Yeah, watch this. Oh, welcome back, Paul Mochi.
Oh look, Squidward's coming back.
But that's all of my plush videos from 2022, Paul Mochi, which we're saving for the next stream I cover. Yes, Squidward's cheek. Squidward rages over nothing. Even though he made this deal that whoever wins will get a new clarinet. Even though Patrick didn't even want it, even though he was the winner.
Yeah, for the start of Christmas episodes of SpongeBob.
Yep. Now we're moving on to the last few episodes, guys, which are Christmas specials. Patrick decorates the Christmas tree, which you guys can see I added in a feature of SpongeBob wearing a Santa hat.
Well, everyone, Christmas month is here, and look at this. It's SpongeBob.
Yeah, and we're already zooming by. And it's worth noting I'm using the same Christmas tree still today, which I still have stored away though, guys, but I've used every Christmas since.
Decorates the Christmas tree.
Yeah. Right, now I'm going to have to mute this part, guys, because there is copyrighted the whole stuff in it that I don't want to be affected with. And yeah, it's worth noting all the decorations in these days would always just be blue things, like a drum, a ball, presents and that stuff, or it would be a pine cone.
Beautiful! What a lovely bauble!
Yeah, it's weird.
This is turning into a great Christmas tree. Okay, now then, what should we use next? Oh yes, let's use one of these. Oh, what is this? Is this like a blackberry? Oh,
no, yeah, I didn't even know back then what it even was. I was dumb. I should have got my parents to tell me before actually recording the video. Okay, so, and then for the finale of this video, oh god, copyright again. And now finale of this video was him just turning the lights on. Just regular stuff again, mainly. Yeah, as I've said the whole stream, guys. These videos were just regular plots, really, guys, of just being happy and that stuff. Right. Now, third to last, SpongeBob and Patrick write cards. Mainly they wrote the cards for Squidward in this video. This stuff, really. Oh yeah, and he popped up a Kevin plush, which I still own, by the way, I think. It's stored away in my collection. But yeah, and a Christmas tree soap thing earlier in there as well. But yeah. Oh wait, I don't need to mute this, don't I?
Oh,
Again, another reference where Patrick was wearing pants as well in this
we
episode.
write Christmas cards to our...
And let me think before we actually end this stream.
Because that's my favourite shape. Oh.
Shape.
Okay, then
Oh yeah,
that's
Patrick would
right.
mess up his writing for these Christmas cards. Look at
Oh,
this.
yes. Christmas card that I made.
I didn't write very well. I mean, this is what writing I did. This is how writing I would do in these days for SpongeBob and Patrick would be, besides doing proper sentences, while Patrick's writing would be like this.
Oh, why did you put circles, Patrick? Because that's my favourite shape.
I don't know, see why. Your cone shape though. Oh yeah, and these cards I remember at the time would always be used for my my friends as well. My parents blamed me for that, guys, so be aware. I got a bit blamed and argued over. Oh yeah, and the Christmas stocking that SpongeBob gave Squidward. Squidward complained over.
Isn't that a girl colour, SpongeBob? Yes.
Why does that sound so girlish? That impression as well. God. Oh yeah, and then I used to use a post box as this little stand right here. This little table I used in the little where my front door is.
Oh, get to Father Christmas or something.
Oh, a happy birthday hat I used to own for the rest of this episode. But yeah.
Everyone.
Right, now second to last video, Patrick and the claw machine. Yeah, I owned this claw machine for a good decent while, guys. Ever since my childhood, but decided to bring it back. And you guys can tell... Oh, God, is this going to load? Please load. Okay, here we are. Yes, so you guys can probably also tell... I made this video as another rip-off to the SpongeBob video from Super Sponge Dude. The Claw Machine 2-part special, if you're not familiar.
I'll show you how to do it first, Patrick.
And it was insane, honestly. But I still enjoyed making it. I was grateful to honestly get these prizes. Yeah, I sticked in a few of these decent ones, like a Buzz Lightyear one in the background, a Duck one. There was a SpongeBob, that SpongeBob figure which I still own.
Oh, hang on.
That SpongeBob one, and Patrick tried to go for the Minion one, the Kevin one.
Yes. We got it.
Oh no, Bob one, my bad.
SpongeBob. Wow. We got my own toy. Hey, Patrick, would you like to have a go now? Oh, yes, SpongeBob, I would love to. Okay.
Right, hold on guys, I'm just about to upload a new video.
Okay, I'm very excited to try out the claw machine.
Because as I said earlier guys, I'm uploading a new video to my channel after this.
And where's the coin? Oh, it's right here. Okay, now I'm going to put it in.
Yes, my man.
Right, okay.
So yeah, SpongeBob would just go away like that. I'll see you later and nothing else, like greedy, rude, honestly. And then it would just be left in the hands of Patrick, really, to get the Minion toy, which, the music is so nostalgic. I remember this one YouTuber owning the same claw machine, and I got my hands on it. Definitely going to watch it. Yeah, it's the Bernard Bear reaction. If you're all not familiar, once I end this live stream, I'm going to upload a new video called, my reaction to Bernard Bear, which was requested by Cormoji, so hope to see a good decent amount of you guys for that. So yeah, Patrick would fail the first time of doing this and trying to get the Minion, getting Kevin, oh no, Bob. It's hard to get these boys right. It's Bob, isn't it?
We're doing it.
Oh, Patrick's hyping these days as well.
Oh, come on. Wait, what? Come on. Come out of the machine.
Yeah.
No.
And this is where it would get stuck in the wind zone and just would refuse to come out. Like, screw you, Patrick.
Come on. I want my prize.
Bob's like, screw you, Patrick, you loser.
Hey. That's no.
Yeah. It was a hilarious scene, honestly.
Prize. That is unfair.
And then Patrick tried to cheat the whole rest of the thing.
Try and push it out. Oh.
So yeah. I got it eventually, but I had to use my fingers to pull, like, the string, like the, its hook or something, because it refused really bad to come out of the machine, honestly. It was that big.
Come on. Oh, this is
Yeah, I thought I wasn't going to complete it. I thought I wasn't going to get it out in the end, but luckily I found the energy too in the end. It managed to somehow get there in the end.
Okay, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this third part of SpongeBob.
Alright, now boys, let's get into...
Please be sure to come back next Saturday at 4 p.m.
Here we go.
When we will have the Christmas special of SpongeBob.
Yes, guys, now it's time for the last plush video we're going to cover in this live stream. And the last SpongeBob plush video of 2021. The main Christmas special. SpongeBob, Patrick and Gary's Christmas special.
Hello,
which is me wishing you all a Merry Christmas, if you've all not been seeing. Yeah, I somehow seem to get a bit older from this stage onwards, but not as much. You guys can tell. Yeah, my voice and impression. My face is a little bit different than what that was with the first one, you know.
Patrick, why don't we leave it till last? Then it will seem even cooler.
Oh yeah, I used to put tags on there from Santa and that stuff.
Santa brought us. Maybe we should...
Yeah, from Santa, wrapped in tissue paper, of blue tissue paper. SpongeBob, Patrick and Gary only getting one present each, some reason. But again, it could be better than nothing. You could be getting cold, which, now thinking about it, I actually have an idea for this year's Christmas special, guys, of SpongeBob. Which, I will say this now, guys, there may only be 2 Christmas specials I do of my plush series this year. Just because I'm simply running out of ideas of what to make with these Christmas specials now, honestly. Making 4 Christmas specials at once. But I look forward to producing them for you guys, as I keep saying. So yeah, Patrick's main present was Domino's, which I do make I've made a lot in my childhood days. SpongeBob was the same bouncy ball that was in that SpongeBob Has Some Balls video from the 31st of July. And a couple videos after that. And finally, Gary getting a solar system book.
Right, let's go up here.
And then, then it's mainly then just opening Santa's gift,
Are you ready to open
which was on SpongeBob's,
from Santa? Okay.
SpongeBob's, Christmas list.
Oh, gotta get into this. Oh.
The Connect 4 game, a mini one actually.
Connect 4 game, Patrick. Wow. And this is what we asked for.
Yeah, you can tell the wow impression I did with Patrick, from Christmas Day is a little bit more better than what it was, from summer of 2021, from June and July of 2021, but still not as great as what it would be nowadays, honestly. And then Squidward had no choice as well in this last part, but to come and join, SpongeBob and Patrick for, Christmas.
Gift bag right here for you. Oh, that's very kind of you, Squidward.
Yeah.
Oh, I love the design on it too.
Yeah, I used a Christmas tree designed one.
Okay.
It's also worth noting, boys, that this stream has been going on for mainly the main points now.
Okay,
this stream's been going on for the main usual 2 hours and quarter, 2 and a quarter hours.
Wow,
And we've covered every single episode, but I don't know how we're going to do it with the 2022 and 2023 streams. Knowing we've got 40 and 42 episodes, we're going to have to skip so much, or make an extended live stream.
Wow! Oh, look at all this stuff.
Yeah, Squidward was greedy, gave him so much stuff, he was spoiled.
Okay,
That PlayStation puppet, a few more puppets, Christmas tree soap thing there, and a Billionaire Boy book from David Williams. Oh yeah, and this little gingerbread house, I just was too lazy to make, but put Smarties on the top and the bottom and not do anything else to design it with. It was really stupid. I should have thought more better, honestly.
Wow, and you've got Smarties at the bottom and on the roof as well.
Well, yeah, but he could have made it more outstanding.
Christmas cracker right here. Doesn't this look nice?
Christmas cracker, which I only made SpongeBob open instead of SpongeBob and Patrick itself.
Okay.
Themselves.
I gotta get into this. Ready? Yes.
Which, there you go, you can tell.
Okay. Patrick, what are you doing? Eating the gingerbread house.
Yeah, made a reference there. My parents have found that hilarious.
Have something to tell
And then for the last time,
Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas.
in the stream, everyone wishes Merry Christmas.
And I will see you guys on Monday because I have a brand new...
Oh yeah, SpongeBob's Last Stand there, you can see on there.
So you don't want to miss it. I'll see you on Monday
The DVD.
at 4 p.m. Bye. Bye-bye,
Yeah, I
guys,
gave a
and
hint of my
Merry
Christmas
Christmas.
special and my profile change there. So, there we go, boys. That is it now, guys, for every single one of my SpongeBob Plush videos. So, yeah, there you go, guys. That's it for this stream, boys, of me covering every single one of my SpongeBob Plush videos from 2021. So, I hope you boys have really enjoyed this. But it is not the last time now, boys, that you guys are going to see me today. Because right now, guys, I have just set up my reaction to Bernard Bear. So, I'm actually going to put the link up for you boys now. So, yeah, hold on. Yeah, I've just released the video right now, boys. Right when I'm about to end the stream. Because I felt like I had to do it before the stream ended. So, boys, I'm going to send this in now. Yeah, I'm going to go and send this in now, boys. Go and watch this bad boy. Because it's a banger reaction. It's a mini one, guys. But yeah, it's out now. Just published it for while this stream is about to end. So yeah, there's the link for you boys to go check out the new reaction on my channel. Hope you guys really enjoy it and have enjoyed the commentary I've done on my SpongeBob Plush videos. I don't know when I'm going to do the 2022 one next, but I promise you guys it will be within the next couple of weeks. But yeah, boys, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in my, thanks for watching this stream, my bad, and my commentary, despite it being quite bad, in my opinion. And I will see you boys in the next stream. See you all soon, guys, and enjoy the video.